T minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? I got my lovely. What's going on, Mama Yoni? How you feeling, baby?
Hey, I'm feeling great. How are you?
I don't know. You come in trying to sound all sexy. I'm feeling great. How are you? I'm feeling rather magnificent, as
That's
I
good.
normally do, as I normally try to do, shall I say? What's been
Mhm.
popping off in your world? I ain't seen you in a
So let me tell you, I've had such a world of fun. I've been off work for a long time. So I have been traveling the country and going to parties and playing and hanging out and visiting my new great grandson, of course. So I've had an absolutely wonderful time. I'm well rested, ready for the shit to get kicked off. So what are we talking about tonight?
I know. We still talking about your trip. Did you get some ding dong on your trip? Did you ding-a-ling? Did you ding-a-ting? Ling-a-ling? Are you on your vacation? Did you
No. So let me explain to you my
stroke?
vacation.
Did you stroke? Did you get a stroking while you on vacation? Explain your vacation.
Stop. So my vacation was more of a learning experience. You know, I'm in the lifestyle, but you also know I'm very new to the lifestyle. So I have been on numerous events and numerous trips and spent some time learning about some different things like rope and submission and oh my goodness, a lot of different things. I've taken a whole slew of pictures, probably over 1,000 pictures. Um,
You've been
just really learning.
you've been getting your voyeurism on with damn near 1,000 pictures. Kind of, yeah.
No, the 1,000 pictures are of me.
Oh shit.
People have taken about 1,000 pictures of me.
I wonder what the fuck you was doing.
Well, I wasn't,
You
doing
hear
those
this
types.
shit, Jerome. You hear this shit. Mama been nasty as fuck while
I
we
don't
been on
wait.
vacation and shit.
All I heard was 1,000 pictures. What happened?
She been out
What
here,
was
she
going
been
on?
out here wild, and she been going to these little parties and shit, and she been bucking her shit open, out here
Yep, they've been
letting,
doing that.
letting the niggas taking 1,000 pictures. Now she ain't telling us what type of pictures they was. You understand what I'm saying?
They're
I I
tasteful.
feel I feel like that out of 1,000, we
Uh-huh.
should
Yeah.
at least had 10. We should at least had 10. That's
So
I
you
mean,
want
out of a
okay.
thousand,
All
Nigga.
right.
and it ain't at least
So
10 in our inbox. This is rude. This is rude and
listen,
disrespectful.
now Jerome,
Disrespectful.
Jerome should not be feeling disrespected at all. Right, Jerome?
Oh, Jerome, I
Hold on.
shouldn't
Right,
be
Jerome?
disrespected at all,
Right,
sir.
because you don't try and throw me under the bus.
Let's
Let's
get to the shit.
let's talk.
What have you been doing?
Can we talk?
Jerome, what have you been receiving? Because I feel like you've been
Hold
receiving.
on. Oh, the burlesque
Yeah,
outfit.
yes,
Oh,
sir.
okay. Never
I
mind.
don't. I'm a good girl. I don't do nothing
I got
bad.
I got
I'm not
I got at least 10 then. I got at least 10.
You got way more than 10. You got 10 in one day.
What the fuck am I missing?
Them
Wait,
probably, you want to know what? The last 10 was probably the ones I seen then.
Well, see, let me explain,
oh,
Rush. The reason that you didn't receive any of those, any of the
tell me why the
enlightening,
blood didn't work on my behalf. Tell me why the blood didn't work on my behalf. I'm just trying to
the
figure
I
it
blood,
didn't I didn't do anything. Just
you
saying.
didn't. The blood did not work on your behalf because you have people that are in my 6 degrees of separation.
out. Oh. Well,
So
but come on, now, if you sent me some shit, I don't give a fuck about them niggas out there. Come on. I
I'm not
call you.
talking about them. No, I'm not talking about them.
Uh-huh.
There's Crush, who's my daughter,
Right.
Kathleen, who's my sister.
Uh-huh. And I ain't gonna tell them shit that you sent me.
It's not about me sending you anything. It's about it's a 6 degree of separation. I just didn't feel comfortable seeing as were sort of involved. It's just like, I don't know.
Hey, can you do me one
What I
favor?
do?
Can you get
What?
the Can you get the 5th degree and send me a shot? So since she ain't gonna send me the shit, can You be the motherfucker to send me the 5th degree of the separation so I can see what the fuck's going on in the hood around here. You know, niggas treat me like a
Okay.
bald headed stepchild.
You see, 5 of
Okay. You gonna send 5, Jerome?
them. 5.
I'll send you some, Rush. I'll send you some.
All right,
They're
check
really
this
not
out.
bad.
Y'all
Yeah,
ready?
she look like she from the Moulin Rouge.
All right,
Because I am the Moulin Rouge.
all right, this what I'm about to ask y'all. This what I'm about to ask y'all. We're about to get into this topic tonight. How do you feel about kissing? Believe in the luscious love of lips coming together, bonding, the tongue moving around, fascinating each other. Do you believe in kissing, or are you not a kisser? And the reason I asked this because I came across a 40-plus-year-old woman that says that she is not into kissing, and it may be due to the fact that she has never really even experienced a proper kiss. So I'm like, whoa, that's a little different to me. So talk to me, Mama Yoni.
I am an avid kisser. I love to kiss. I love to be kissed. And yes, if you kiss me properly, you will take my breath away and you have open access to all of the goods that fall below the skirt.
Mm. So if they tangle that spangle, they might
Hmm.
be tapping that angle. Is what you're
They
telling me.
might, yes, just about, just about. I love to be kissed, and it's just not. Of course, I love passionate kisses. I love making out type of kisses. Thanks, Courtney, about the hair. I love it. Thank you. I like Jerome. Be quiet. It's not your turn.
Yeah.
So yes, I like to be kissed. I like to be like grabbed in the small of my back and leaned over and kissed and just kiss me until I'm breathless. Kiss me, but you got to be a good kisser though.
Take the
You
airway.
can't be
Take the airway. You got to take the airway.
You got to take my breath away. Your kisses have to take my breath away. And as I'm trying to catch my breath back, start kissing on my neck or kissing on my shoulder or kissing me somewhere else to make me come back to life, because kissing for me is that deal. I don't necessarily want to kiss you like in the act, because I'd be making too much noise and my mouth be open. You can't kiss me no way. But I'm just saying, initially, to get me started, to get the rock and roll, to get the
Shit.
roller coaster going. Yeah, kiss me till I'm breathless. If you kiss me till I'm breathless, that's some good shit there.
I'm trying to tell you, the devil is a motherfucking lie. I kissed a motherfucker while they was moaning, screaming, and all kind of shit. Get that motherfucking tongue in this mouth and let's work this thing out. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Y'all saw that? Let that motherfucker ride. Okay, come on, Jay. Talk to me, bro.
Well, with me, I like kissing, but like it's like what Mama Yoni said. Like, well, I like to kiss, but it's only if you know how to kiss.
Right.
Like you
That's
can, like some of these people out here, like when she say a proper kiss, some people think like the pecking is proper, or like you peck then open up. So it's different kind. But the kissing is really that's how you get to know if you really have a connection. That's how you know where it's gonna lead or not. Because you can fuck up a whole date or a whole vibe fucking up a kiss. Especially those kisses that like
Shit means something.
just have
yeah.
too much spit.
Yeah.
Like or the kisses that like they do this over your mouth and you be like, but my lips are here. Why is your tongue in my nose? Like
Right.
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
what did I do to betray you? Um sometimes kids like you got to like especially like and some women know what you're talking about when you don't really want to open your mouth. So you do this, then your shit should be strong as hell closed.
Jerome, you ever
Make
been kissed by
make
somebody
poop
that's
make
trying to make
make
you open your lips?
you, you make poop lips. Yeah, making poop lips. So it be
Yes.
like, but yeah, kissing is important. I
This
usually
nigga
kiss when
said
I'm doing something
lips.
sometimes, but yeah.
That's,
Then
but
I
that's
get bit. Then I be like, let me go.
what kind of lips was those again? I want to get that term. I might need to write that down.
poop lips when they get real strong, they be like,
Okay.
then they be like,
All right.
you just poop lip me.
Yeah.
And I wasn't there when Adam and Eve was created.
Here we go.
I'm serious. I wasn't there. But I would assume that when Adam opened his eyes and said, "Oh, that's great. That looks good. This is I'm pretty sure that one of the first things that he did was kiss that motherfucker. He probably ate that coochie too. It was probably
No,
some real. What the fuck is you doing, J. Ron? It was probably some real
I'm trying
freaky.
to share it, but it's not letting.
Yeah, it was probably some real freaky stuff going on at the beginning of time. Now, I will say this because there has been something going on in the group this week. I don't know if y'all have seen it.
What had happened was.
See what what had happened was it's a young gentleman in the group, and understand this, young man. If you are watching this, I'm not hating on you, my brother. But my brother has a thing where he likes to make these pictures, and he likes to stick his tongue out. And man, I wouldn't have found out about it, but this one particular nigga in the group, she loves to let me know when some bullshit jumping off in the group. So she said, "Yo, did you see this motherfucking picture of this nigga?" And I said, "No, who So she told me, man.
I want to say it so bad.
And this particular person, G, she's so cold-blooded that she tags me like right up under the fucking picture. Pictures like that motherfucker right there. That chick there, right? So I said, let me see what the fuck it is. And I gotta admit. I looked at the picture and I was like, man, if I was female and I saw a nigga doing that, I would probably be afraid to put my body anywhere near this motherfucker. Now, this is the thing, though. This is the fucked up thing. Don't start, Courtney. See, you see Courtney starting this shit right now? Not.
Why I think Courtney the one that sent you the stuff and was tagging you. By the way she going,
Courtney is one of the ones. Courtney is one of the ones. It was like, bro, I got tagged in some shit. It was like they was motherfuckers outside the ring. It's like, your turn, tag in. Come on, now it's your turn to eat this motherfucker up. And then I come back to the fucking post. It was like, boom, boom, tag in. Somebody else jumped in that motherfucker, and I sort of felt sorry for the dude because, like, I'm like, this social media. So I don't know if dude got, he may be like a normal person, but he may not. Hey, you laugh. Now, listen. So you have to take into consideration that what a normal person may look at and say, or what we consider to be normal. I'm gonna say that. What we consider to be normal, might look at something and say, "Oh, that's beautiful," or "That's fucked up." Where somebody else that may not be so much, so much on that line of being understanding and seeing everything in a clear view, they may have a different way of viewing things. So, and this is my thing, because I've been tagged in this brother's comments post quite a few times. So I'm like, I'm asking myself, is there a woman out there that may not be responding on his posts, but is responding to him in inbox? Remember how we talked about that shit? Like how some, like don't fuck around and look at that shit like it's some bullshit. Some people look at that shit like, well, this is some hate. So I'm wondering, is somebody looking at the
interview process? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering, is somebody looking at that picture and being like, come on, slide that big tongue on me and with that face, with that funny face you make, just slide that shit on me. I'm wondering. Because
well, I mean, I would say this. I don't think that you have to wonder. I really don't. I really think that because he keeps posting them. I know exactly who you're talking about. Nope, I didn't report it. Nope, I didn't X him out because there was nothing Facebook jail worthy at the time. Now, if it's the gentleman that I think that you're talking
Oh,
about,
it's the same nigga.
yeah,
It's the same nigga. You know who it is. Only one nigga in our whole group is licking their tongue out at motherfuckers. Don't be acting like you don't know what the fuck is going on. Because if you acting like you don't know what's going on, I'm gonna cuss you out after the show. Be like, why the fuck you don't know what's going on in the group when niggas is out here raping niggas with their tongues on the fucking screen? Why?
well, you know,
Mama Yoni.
in all actuality, it's very interesting. I have a list of questions when you try to frame up that seems kind of rude, like I'm a superstar or something like that. But my thing is, how did you come to find me? Why do you want to be my friend? You know, if they say, "Oh, I just saw your picture on such and such, and I just wanted you
That
to be
nigga right there,
mine."
wait a minute, the nigga the culprit that sent me the message, they just said something. I just want to throw that out there. Now y'all can figure out there's two people that said something.
We see him. It's Veronica and
You know,
Courtney.
Both of them motherfuckers said that.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, there is somebody that is attracted to that. Don't get me wrong. I really love great head. However, that it's not something that I want to see in my inbox regardless. So there's somebody who likes that and is interested in that. Stop, Courtney, shit. But yeah,
Oh
that's
no,
just,
you
it's
can't
just
tell her to
not me.
stop now because this nigga goes all the goddamn time. When she come in this bitch late every fucking week, the one time she done came to
But
the
she
show,
was on time.
let this nigga go.
Courtney, you was on time. We gonna let her go to time. I'm just saying. I mean,
because I don't agree with her often, so this is one time that we agree. So I'm gonna
and
let her
right,
ride.
there's definitely somebody for everybody. They're just not for me. So, like I said, I didn't say anything to you being an admin because there wasn't anything sexually disrespectful or anything like that. It wasn't like he had his tongue up somebody's ass, which I'm sure it would fit.
Oh
And there
God,
would be his face.
I got the visual.
Was not there was not a picture of him like running that long motherfucker up from the bottom of the twat up to the clit. There was no picture like that. He wasn't, making it dance and do shit. He wasn't licking a dick. It wasn't anything really to report to me. I just found it rather interesting. Not my cup of tea, just interesting. Somebody found it interesting, I'm sure, because somebody inboxed him and like, damn, let me see that again.
That's
Do a
what
video again.
because he keeps
Somebody.
doing it.
Oh yeah.
That's why I got to believe that somewhere on this earth is some woman looking fucking tongue on me. God damn it! I need it like Biggie and Pac need to be back in hip hop right now. I need it.
Look, hold on, wait. I'm gonna say it like this. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Veronica and Courtney want to be on one of them charcuterie boards and do tongue as a knife. This is how I'm feeling right now because they have. I promise you, they have talked more about this dude's tongue than I've ever
heard them talk. Period.
Heard them talk in here before. But
they want that.
That's the thing, though.
I think
it's more of the allure. That's kind of like with some of these girls. They like watch porn and they see these big ass dicks and they be like, I would try it. So I think it's the intrigue for most of the girls. It's not really the I want it, like Mama Yoni said. Like that's not my cup of tea.
No.
But some of the other girls might be like, oh, I like a dude that can taste my ovaries. They.
You messed her up.
I'm just saying, like, because that's what I definitely know what y'all talking about. I just be looking, I'll be like, I'm not.
So this is a
this nigga. Listen, this man tongue look like what's them two people with big ass tongues, Kiki and KKVSH, them two girls, when they be doing everything with their tongue long and shit. That's that dude. That dude is part of Guana.
I mean, so for me, his tongue is longer than some dick pics I get sent. Well, I'm just saying.
That nigga do tongue exercises. That nigga got a whole barbell exercise routine for his tongue.
Yes.
Like he is curling. He is curling titties on his tongue right now as we speak. There's no way
Now
That
you
shit.
give it. Wait a minute. Now, so to a certain degree, listen. This is what I'm hearing. This is the funniest part about it all to me. To a certain degree, Mama Yoni is praising the tongue, but she's not a fan of the tongue. Am I correct?
I mean, you can still praise something and give it some
You can give it its proper respect and its proper due.
I didn't like Mortal Kombat, but it was still a good movie.
Good movie.
I didn't
Yes.
like it. Hey, I didn't like the way King Kong got his ass beat, but
Still a
hey,
good movie.
it was still a good movie.
It was
Y'all-
definitely a good movie.
And people be wondering why I be smoking weed and shit. Like people be wondering why I be doing the shit that I do. It's because I have to get on the air with these niggas every fucking week and listen to this shit. This oh my God. Now, what did you say it was?
What? His tongue was longer than some of the
Gee,
dick
what
pics that I
did you
received.
call it again?
Me? His tongue with some of the dick pics I received? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, y'all gave this.
That nigga had a reptile tongue.
Stop, Jerome, because
Okay.
you're
All right, now
telling too
listen.
much now.
Huh?
You're telling too
All
much.
right. All right, this is what we're gonna get
What
into.
you mean? He's doing too much.
You sound like you mad.
Listen, that's the only dude that look. I was looking at his pictures and be like, he be sending girls that verse from Cardi B. I want you to touch that little thing in the back of my throat.
Okay. Okay. Now listen, I need one of y'all to remember this so that I can come back to the topic at the end of this. Okay.
Okay.
Now.
Courtney, my inbox is open. You can type as much as you
fuck
want.
that. No, Courtney ain't doing that shit. Nope, don't fuck that. You always talking about come to my inbox. No, you got enough nasty stuff going on. I just found that Mama Yoni and sent you 45 pictures of a coochie, and I ain't
First of
got.
all, listen,
I
whoa,
ain't sent you
whoa,
none of them. How dare you even insinuate such?
whoa, hold on. That's how rumors get started. I need you to calm that down.
Yes.
There was
Yes.
no vagina pics in my inbox
him
at all.
again.
He said
None.
it like he was depressed. There were no vagina pics.
No.
None.
Oh, like I just wanted one. I check this out, y'all.
What are we
gonna
coming
get
back to
into
though,
this
Rush?
clip. Huh? This is
You
what we about
said to remember.
Yeah, okay. Remind me to get back to the topic because we own
We're
this
gonna
kiss.
do each other. Hell, what's happening?
I'm about to play something. God damn it! If you listen, God damn it, shit. You
They got the same spaces in their hair. You know they in a relationship.
sitting over here asking Courtney to rip you in the fucking inbox. Follow me. All right, now check this out. I had a conversation with somebody, and I was telling y'all this at the beginning of the show about kissing and whether people like to be kissed or not like to be kissed. So, I sent them this clip and they was like, it's two women. I said, don't fucking pay attention to the fact that it's two women, but pay attention to the conversation that they're having about kissing. Okay. So we're about to go through 25 different versions of a kiss. Now, what I'm going to ask both of you to do, because I know motherfucker when I play kind of shit, I'm gonna ask y'all to pay attention to the clip so that at the end of the clip, y'all can let me know which of these 25 would you consider to be your top 5 as far as kissing. Okay? All right, here we
pop quiz.
Yeah, it is, you goddamn demon. Here we go, y'all.
Okay. Working? What's that about?
Shut up. Listen, just pay attention. That's one. That's the French kiss.
See?
I like that lizard.
There you go.
All right.
A wet
A wet one. We might as well keep it on there.
Okay. Jawline kiss. Okay, ear kiss. I'll do this. shit. Hold on. I got the kiss.
Do you see her face? That face, she like, oh shit. Go ahead.
Yep, that's that.
She,
That's that face.
she ready to risk it all right there.
Yep, absolutely.
She's finna be like, we finna get demonetized right now.
Okay, lean, kiss. You gonna stay over there.
That lean in kiss, that's that I gotta go kiss. I'll see you in the morning. But we're gonna keep this shit going. Let's go.
Okay. Ask him, kiss. Greetings, kiss. Okay, and next.
You can tell which kisses is about to make the red that's bust a nut right quick. I'm just want to throw that out there right quick.
We can see with a dominant one too in that relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Courtney just letting all her secrets out. Just want that to.
Yeah, that one hit that spot. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Stomach kiss. Stand up.
Uh-oh.
Kiss.
Right, if you kiss the stomach, you may as well go all the way back.
Coochie.
Yummy. Cheek kiss.
That's the trouble kiss. No.
That's that I might not like you kiss.
Our kisses.
Oh, that is so. I've never fucking heard of that shit. Butterfly kisses. Get the fuck out of here.
That's them bougie kisses that them rich people be doing. They be like, mwah, mwah.
That no damn motherfucker ain't too bad either though. I like that one look. I don't know how it feel, but it looks good. They ended that one too. Yeah. It's they no hands like a motherfucker.
What up?
Single lip kiss.
Hey, y'all want to see my brother? Podcast. Looking up 25 ways to kiss somebody.
Nigga, mute yourself.
I'm done.
I like that. That's my shit right there. I'm a bottom lip kisser. I like that shit. I definitely.
It's like. Into this video, she got the she got the come out my already.
don't understand that one too much. This lip gloss kiss, I don't get that.
Body kiss. Yeah, but I think I do something. It's like bite. Oh.
Yeah, Mama Yoni had to light the square after that one.
Leg kiss days. It's short.
You can tell when Mama Yoni like that motherfucker. I ain't too crazy about that.
Sexy, baby. Let me see what else. Back kiss.
Mama Yoni look like she don't like her back kiss too much. I'm looking at her face. She like, I don't know about that.
You kiss my back and the back of my neck.
You. Neck pat. You do it on me.
That's it?
You can do
it.
Too much. You're supposed to be one thing. Okay. Blow kiss.
All right. I'm gonna start with my man. Let's go. You gotta pick 5 of them.
Okay. Let me
You
just
ready for
say
the note taking now?
right now that I'm finna cheat. I'm letting y'all know I'm finna cheat. One is the French kiss.
Yeah.
I like that. 2 is the peck on the cheek, because that's how I kiss my daughter goodnight. And I'm gonna say this, and y'all can hate me all you want to. The body kiss. You wanna know why? Because in the body is everything. The jawline, the ear, the neck, the chest, the stomach. Everything is on
Don't
the
leave off the
body.
back. Don't leave the back out.
Hey, listen,
Back
body,
Right,
body, the
I'm just-
whole body. I
I'm
fuck
just-
around, kiss your big toe.
I'm just tripping on the way you said stomach. You said kiss the neck, the stomach. Like
Stomach, back,
ain't never heard.
jawline, everything. It's all on the menu.
Okay,
That's my
Mama
top
Yoni.
3.
What?
Hey, I ain't got no 5. That's the body.
He gave 5, so I had like a couple of more.
Oh, and the blow kiss. I blow kiss because I can put them in my pocket and save it for later.
Oh fuck
What
that.
you gonna do with it though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The blow kiss.
I blow kisses to my grandkids and they catch me. That's really, really cute. If you a grown ass man and blow me a kiss and expect me to catch that motherfucker, we got a problem.
I'm gonna catch it and save it for later.
You gonna catch it?
Hey,
ready?
listen.
You ready?
Once it hit the airways, you have no longer any opinion of what that do with that kiss later.
Okay.
And once it leave your lips and I catch and put it in my pocket, it's see, that's mine right there. I'm gonna do with it what I want to later. So that being said, Mama Yoni, it's your turn.
It's my turn. Okay, so I am a body kisser too. So I like the jawline. Because normally when you're kissing up the jawline, by the time you get, all the way up to the edge of the jawline, you at the earlobe. I like the body kissing too, especially my leg and the back of my neck and my back. I love the forehead kiss. It's very endearing to me. It's a lot of symbolism to it, but it equates that it's more than lust that you feeling for me, more than a desire you have for me. For me, it's more of a really good feeling you have on. It's more about love for me when you kiss me on my forehead.
Okay, the best man.
I don't even know what that means, but okay.
You ain't never seen the best man?
I don't know. I'm gonna tell you
With,
this. I don't really normally watch black movies, so I'm gonna get all kind of hate for that, but I don't. I'm
but you
sorry.
ain't seen with
Oh, Tay Diggs in it.
yeah,
Morris Chestnut.
yeah. Neil
Yeah,
Long.
and the light skinned dude that be on Empire.
Terrence Howard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't like him.
They ain't
I
got
think
nothing
he's
to do with it.
arrogant.
It was an all
I,
around feel good movie.
okay, I'll watch it tomorrow or something, but I didn't. So yeah, no, I didn't. I don't like him. So for me, those are my top kisses. But the very one that's at the top of the list is forehead kiss for me. Everything else will make me hot bothered and just losing my mind. But forehead kiss is really endearing and special. And what about you, Lion King?
Oh man. Well, I
Oh,
He
gotta say,
gave me the finger, so I know he was gonna say body.
no,
okay.
I'm about to say that. I'm about to say this for the first thing that fucking what was that last one that Jerome said he like the
The,
pot
stomach, the
the blow
body.
kiss the blow kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fuck out of here. The only thing I want with a blow on it is a job. You understand me? Don't come talking about you gonna blow on me. Don't be blowing your air on me.
Well,
No,
hold on. What was that French? What was that Fresh Prince of Bel Air? Dude was like, "Can I blow in your ear?" I heard Will say it.
no. And I'd have quit the show. I'd have quit the show that day. I heard a motherfucker say, "Can you blow in my ear?" But listen, okay, French kiss is definitely one. Um, let me see. I like the neck kiss. I'm a big sucker for that bottom lip, motherfucker. I love that bottom lip kiss. Um, I can fuck with the like. I can fuck with the. Hmm. I was about to say the back, but I know me. Like once I go into full mode, I'm gonna kiss your whole fucking body. Like if I'm feeling you, like there is nothing that I will not fucking touch on you. Like nothing. I wanna make sure that when you leave, you're like, I didn't even know I had sensitivity in that area. That nigga touched the back of my uterus bone. I wanna I wanna touch something different. Let me see what else. That was real. They fucked up one of the kisses because I like the tongue shit, but they was fucking it up the way they was doing it. You know, I didn't understand the way that they was moving their bodies and their lips and shit. But I definitely like the tongue shit. But
That wet kiss fucked it up for me.
yeah, some of the shit they was hitting right on point, and I was like, yeah, I wish I was the fucking camera. I wish I was there for the whole thing because I know they got it popping after the video. But yeah, for me, kissing is a huge fucking deal. Like, if you cannot kiss, man,
Yeah, that presents a
like,
problem.
yeah, because like for me personally, I don't want to kiss everybody. Now, if you are my woman and I can do all this other nasty shit to you, but I can't put my lips on you, and you can't put your lips on me, that's crazy. That's something that don't make sense to me. That it don't make sense to me. You got to, you got to put your work in.
So let me ask you a question, Rich.
You can't just talk about it. You got
So you didn't really specify with this question whether or not it was what we like to do or what we like done.
well, I was starting off with I wanted to know more of like what you like to do, but then when I was watching the video, it made me think about certain things
Yeah,
like I like doing it, but I don't like to receive. You feel
exactly.
like
Right.
certain areas of my body, like It takes a very, I don't know what it is. I think it might have to do with the connection that I got with the person. Some people can't kiss me everywhere. Some people, when they kiss me, I'll be like,
Wow.
fuck
So
away
let
from
me ask you a question about like that. So when you feel that way about somebody, about that person kissing you, and you feel like that about it, is this still
which way?
somebody that you would have
When I feel
relations
which
with?
way? Which way? When I feel which way? Like I like
Yeah.
it or I don't like it.
Yeah, like don't kiss, don't touch. Yeah. So what is that? Because see, you're a man. I'm completely different. My thought process is completely different. Because if I feel like that when somebody kisses me, or I don't want somebody to kiss me, and I feel that way, you ain't no shot in hell you get none of this. Not at all.
Well, see, this is the thing. Because, I ain't going to even lie. I'm a nigga.
Right.
So if we didn't get, it depends on what's going on at the time. Let me break it down that way. Because if it's just we in a situation and we attempt to kiss thing, and if you don't know how to kiss, I'm open to it if you are willing to learn how to kiss. Because see, this is the thing. I think people evaluate kissing, sex, and all kind of other things that come along with physicality,
Mm-hmm.
depending on the last person that they were with. And the new person may be completely different.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Well,
Mm-hmm.
one aspect, I might want to meet a woman and she's just like complete super freak and she likes rough sex and shit like that. I might meet another woman that is very ladylike. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Even though she might be into some of the freaky shit that I'm into, the way that her whole essence is just ladylike. So my approach to that is a little bit different than somebody that has a high tolerance for shit. You know what I mean? A motherfucker that's, I guess the best way to put it is a motherfucker that's just like an all out freak. You know what I mean? You get
Yeah.
different stages. It's different, like they say, different strokes for different folks. You know what I mean? And I
Right.
think a lot of people assess in their mindset the last relationship. You know what I mean? I'm gonna kiss this motherfucker, especially that first kiss. When you've never kissed a motherfucker before, that very first
Mm-hmm.
kiss, it's like, are you kissing me the way that you think I want to be kissed, or are you kissing me to find out the way that we should kiss? It's a difference. Because even though I believe I'm an awesome kisser, and these lips are sent from God in heaven above, just because they are the way that they are, I can't approach everybody and be like, okay, I'm about to kiss you just like this. No, I have to
Right.
test the motherfuckers out.
But do you
You
think
know what I'm saying? Because you might kiss one mother, just shoot that tongue right on down and be like, yeah, this is a lot. But other people, it might be more of a, and it builds up to that moment. It's a different vibe with everybody. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I think that it comes down to really understanding who you are and also trying to understand who the other person is that you're trying to have an intimate moment with.
right. So have you ever been in a situation where you started off and the kissing was enjoyable and you got into the situation, into the physicality of it all, and then shit just
Pussy was
changed?
bad. You mean was the pussy bad and a good kisser?
No, no, I
Well,
don't
I'm trying
mean
to
that.
figure out. Because see, that's what I'm trying to figure out. If you a good kisser, I don't think that element changes. You know what I mean? If
What
we
do you
if
think?
we if we got that connection, you feel what I'm saying? And when I kiss you and you lock up with me and it's just good, I don't think that just goes out the fucking window. I don't think you can. Now check this out. If the person's feelings are changing, then the kiss might change. Like if somebody goes from like really being in love with you and now they sort of swaying in another direction, that kiss might change.
Oh, it's definitely gonna change.
You feel what I'm saying? But if that kiss
Yeah.
is the same, oh shit, we good. Keep that motherfucker coming, baby. Don't stop. Don't you dare stop.
I guess I'm more of an aggressive type of kisser. Like I can start off, kissing you very gently and very sweetly, but when I start to get hot and bothered, my kissing methods change. Like I'm subject to do anything then. You know, neck can bite you on your neck. So I just probably, I'm just saying, if it's good to you at that time and it gets better, does the kissing also get better for you?
Oh hell yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. It
Where
should get better. It
yeah,
should.
like it changes.
It should get better. Like even listen. Okay. Even if you have sex with somebody for the very first time and it's the very best sex that you've ever fucking had,
Hmm.
you shouldn't be like, well, that's it. It's not going to get any better than that. You
Right.
should have some expectations of, well, we could try this now, or I know she likes this, so you know what I mean. So it should be something that triggers in you. Now, see,
Right.
this is the difference. This is the difference. Now, see, this is where we're gonna have this conversation.
Mm.
A selfish love only kisses the way that they want to kiss. They only fuck the way that they want to fuck. People that don't adapt to other situations, they very seldomly change up anything.
Right.
If you meet somebody, see, this is the crazy part. This is a question. Let's say, for instance, you meet somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you like them. However, who is this Harry L. Johnson? Who is that? Oh, well, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. If you're coming into our show, I will not bring you in unless I know who you are.
She's a friend of mine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me know. You gotta send me a message on that. Is she getting ready to give us a conversation?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm about to bring her in. So,
Oh,
Miss,
okay.
I think it's Ariel.
Call her Tiffany.
Tiff, are you there?
Matrice don't like kissing though.
Now, I'm gonna find it. But this Tiffany, are you online? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo, the phone lines are this phone line. Hey y'all, I'm serious. Don't give anybody the number unless we talk to them, unless they're gonna come on the show. We're not passing out the link to our studio live. If we want somebody to tune into the show, we send them the link from Facebook. Okay. Go ahead. Like, and you said you look like you was about to say something, bro. Come on.
No, I was finna say Matrice was like, I don't like kissing.
Matrice is special. I love her. I love her. I love her. I love Matrice. I love you, baby. But you got the devil in you, baby. You got the devil in you. Uh, and this is my question. I don't know if you got the devil in you, or if all the time that you was coming up, you just picked the wrong motherfucking lips to be kissing. I really do. I really believe, because when I was talking to this other person, I was like really like under the impression like, yo, you've never kissed nobody that was concerned about kissing you. You just went through the motions of kissing a motherfucker. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? You went like some niggas just go through the motions of fucking. Ladies, have you ever been with a nigga and you thought it was gonna be something intimate and this nigga just jumped on you, and then after he got through, he just pulled up his pants and you was like, there was nothing special about that. Well, that's the same way with kissing. It's the same way with kissing. You give what you get. Come on, talk to me, Jake. I'm about to fix me a drink.
Okay. So what I feel about I actually do believe that you can get more out of a kiss than you can with a conversation sometimes.
Hell yeah.
Like somebody can be like, I really like you and different stuff like that. And then when the kiss come, you be like, where's that like it? Where's that spark you said you thought we had? Like a
Right.
kiss can fuck up a whole moment. That kiss can make you feel like you farted in public and everybody saw it. You
Smelt
just
it.
be you be awkward as hell. You be like, what the? The hell just happened? And then I just want to tell y'all something.
Tell him. Tell him.
Lip preparation.
Come
I
on.
don't care which pair of lips I'm kissing.
Hallelujah. Clean
Please
it.
make sure that they are either clean,
Clean. Ain't no either.
moisturized,
Whoa,
or
time out. Ain't
anything
no
like
either.
that.
No, wait a minute. Time out. I gotta fuck you up. Don't be talking about no either. No, clean got to be a
Huh?
part of the requisition. Like, don't be talking about the either clean. No. That bitch better be clean.
Okay. Now let me say, okay, it got to be clean. Then, like, I don't want to, like, I don't like lip gloss or anything when I kiss somebody. I cannot stand that. I don't know why, but for some odd reason, I feel like when I kiss anybody with lip gloss on, I feel like it's a barrier that's between me and your real lips. Like it don't really feel right to me.
It look good, but it
Um,
don't feel good.
yeah, it don't. Sometimes y'all girls don't even know how to put that shit on either.
Whoa, some of y'all don't even know what type of brands to use. Cause listen,
I'm over here like you.
this is 2020, right? We got a woman on the show. I'm gonna ask Mama Yoni this.
Yes,
Mama
baby.
Yoni, they do have lipstick that if you kiss a nigga, it's not, it's just don't supposed to just rub all off on their ass, right?
I wear it all the time.
They do have lipstick that ain't supposed to like chalk up on your lips and shit when you put it on. Like I seen motherfuckers put shit
Yeah.
on and 5 minutes later, like, wait a minute, I got to.
That we use condoms.
And it really depends on the brand. And I'm not, whatever your situation is that. I'm not saying that you can't get quality lipstick at Family Dollar or Walgreens. I'm not saying that. What
Hey,
I'm saying is you have to be careful about the type of lipstick that you use. This is some shit. And Veronica, you're absolutely correct. Matte lipstick looks
yeah,
really good on. It's a flat look. Stays on. Absolutely stays on. I left for a weekend while I was gone. This lipstick I put on Friday night. You have to take like baby oil to wipe this lipstick off. Like I slept in it, rolled over, kissed my hand, rolled over my hand. None of that lipstick came off. Period. So I know for a fact that
Hold
if
on,
I would have kissed it,
stop. Tell them the brand of that shit, because maybe some of them don't even know what the fuck to buy. Because that maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's why some motherfuckers are
okay, so the lipstick that I use the
still
most,
walking around here with 1953 lipstick.
the lipstick that I use most is by MAC, and it is called matte lipstick, or Maybelline's MAC, matte MATTE lipstick. It
Somebody
looks,
said, somebody just text me said, "Oh wow, kissing is the topic." You goddamn right.
yes,
Yes.
listen, it's the topic, and
hey,
your lips have to be prepared.
both of them. But look, hold on. Let me just put one thing in perspective.
Yeah.
Why Matrice just said at least with sex we use condoms, like somebody like she was trying to prove a point to something. Like
I
she,
don't get
who-
that. You just
where
fucked
did
up
that
right
even,
there.
where did
Patrice, you
that
got
come from? You're like, at
hold
least
on.
we use sex when we use condoms. Lord, wait, what? We talking about kissing?
Hold on.
Are you saying?
Hold on.
Hold on. Are you saying the lip? Are you saying the lip gloss is like condoms for your lips? Is that
Hold
what?
on.
Is that
Hold
what
on.
you're
Hold
saying?
on.
That couldn't-
Hold on. Time out, Jerome. Hold on, Jerome. Hold on. Miss Patrice. Hold on. Let me take my glasses off real quick. Miss Patrice,
Look up.
please do me one. Please do me a favor,
Oh,
baby. Miss Patrice, do me one favor. I know that you're in a room right now, and I know that um, there are areas in that room that have like, it's a corner. Okay. What I need you to do is to go stand in the corner, put your nose up against the wall, and put a hat on for about 5 minutes. Stand there and don't say another fucking thing until you think about the shit that you've already said. Okay, we're back to the topic. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go right. Go right.
Okay. So that what's funny is now I'm trying to look up and see what he said. I'm like, wait, what? Oh, okay.
Don't listen to the devil right now. Come on. Get your
All
life
right,
together. We're too close to
man.
Sunday.
But yeah, but you can tell, like, I don't know, like these, like sometimes you can tell when you're just in tune with somebody. That's why they be doing all these. Like you look on YouTube and stuff, they actually be doing these challenges or these videos with people just kissing with blindfolds on. Then they, then they take them off. Was like, ooh. All right. Like if it was very important. That's why they make game shows and stuff about it. Then I feel like once you can tell how your relation, if you're in a relationship, you can tell how it goes by the kiss too. Like you be like, I think she like you can't tell me that if you did something wrong and you don't know it that kiss ain't different.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
be like, all right,
Yep.
I'm finna go somewhere, and usually your girl will turn and
yeah.
give you the full frontal. Now she
When you
getting you the best, the mwah. Like I don't want to be bothered with you, but I'm still gonna kiss you.
like, bitch, you gonna give me the inside of your lip, but not the lip.
She
Yep.
give you this
You
part.
get that
She
corner
give you this
part right
part
here.
with food,
What
like
kind of
That corner
difficult
like
part.
shit is this?
when you be eating and that food be right there. She get you the leftover food kiss. That's what that is.
He said the
Take
leftover
these,
food kiss.
take these sunflower seeds I ate. Mwah.
Bad, Jerome. Bad. Bad, Jerome. No, but I think you're right about that. Like, especially when you like first starting out with a relationship and kissing, and if it gets better, I'm really not. I'm kind of old school, I was told. So for me, kissing is very important. If I don't feel it and you ain't making me breathless, I don't feel a need to, take date number 2 or take date number 3. What you know what I'm saying? If
Yeah,
that part is not good, if you're not putting enough effort into the kiss of me, I don't think you're going to put in that much effort to the rest of
but I also think
you
that
know.
actually comes with like Russ said, that also comes with selfish lovers because you got some people that can actually that don't read kissing language. And yes, it is such thing as a kissing language. Like you can tell with some people whether you should open your mouth, don't, which
Mhm.
way you should go, because actually their body will tell you. Like if they trying to get you to kiss their neck, maybe they'll do a little lean or something over to the side, but then you over here still trying to catch their lips. Like no, nigga, get my neck now. It's neck time. That sounded nasty. It's neck time.
Time to get naked. Give me some
It's
neck.
neck. Yeah, yeah,
Goddamn neck.
yeah.
You're a mess.
Neck it out. Get naked in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. Mama Yoni,
Yes.
let's just say you met an interesting young man, you were
Mm-hmm.
attracted to this young man,
Mm-hmm.
and it came down to that moment where he was getting ready to lay one of them big slopper ploppers on you, and
Mm-hmm.
that nigga could not follow through it. There was no kiss. Would you continue to date this man? Would you continue to, or would you try to figure it out, or would that be a no go for you? Would you be like, oh, I'm completely turned off. This just didn't work for me.
It would have to be a very, very horrible kiss. It would have to be like he went in with his tongue hanging out, dripping, drooling, spit and shit, for me to just say like fuck it the
Let's
first
just
time.
say that. Let's just say that nigga. Let's just say it looked good from the entry. He was like, baby coming in, and then when he got you, like the second his lips touched you, everything from that moment just went fucking terrible. I mean, talking about, and for you looking at him like, God damn, this nigga looks good. He got a
Right.
beautiful body, but he kissed you, and it was like, this shit, what the fuck? You felt like you was kissing a retard. Could you?
Yeah, I think that would be a no go for me. If it's just awkward because he doesn't know,
Say what?
if it's just awkward, then maybe I'll try a second kiss. Maybe I'll initiate it. Sometimes people don't know what type of kiss you want, but if they go in and they go in first, the first kiss is always kind of scary
Okay.
because you really don't know what that other person wants. So
Okay.
if that first kiss is a little awkward,
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
may pull back or push back, but then I'll do the kissing and I'll lead the kissing.
Okay,
and see
fuck
where
it.
they go.
Okay, you come in with this. Okay, let's say you go in for kiss number 2, right? And that
Mhm.
motherfucker just is not popping. You're like, what the fuck?
Oh, I got to go. I got to pick up the grandkids and
Like
shit.
the first kiss he initiated and it didn't work, but the next one you like, all right, I'm about to try to, I'm about to try to give him one of mine and show him what's going on, and you still like, whoa, why is this nigga tongue in my ear? And his eyes is closed and shit, but this nigga ain't kissing me right. Like I like a tongue in my ear, but it's not supposed to be there at this particular time.
Yeah.
That man moaning to himself.
Right. That's something I don't like. That's something that I really don't like. Like you start kissing me and you moaning and making all this noise from kissing me. I'm like, is your kiss exciting you? Because it's not exciting me type thing.
Well,
that would be a hard issue for me.
Well, guess what? What if he kissing you in the fucking fact of him kissing you feels good to him and it's turning him on? Done something in a sexual, come on, ladies. Have you ever done something sexually? Yep. You just got a moan out of nowhere? Just was, Lord, Have you ever laughed?
Yes, I am one of those women I'm going to go to heaven. I promise you that I will go to heaven.
Okay, so let's just say this nigga's kissing you, and that's his thing.
Like, wrong.
When that shit feel good to him, he's like, yeah, baby. Man. So if that's the case, what's the process then?
I don't know, Rush. I mean, it depends on how I feel though. Yeah, it might feel good. Okay, so I had a guy try to kiss me one time, and when his lips got to mine, that was when his breath hit my face, and I was like, I can't do that one. Or, you all right, Rush? Where you go?
Don't you ever say no shit like that when you see me putting a cigarette to my mouth and getting ready to inhale some smoke into my chest. Nigga, you damn near killed me on the air. I don't got no insurance for this shit. Go ahead.
I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna. Wait a minute. Before you start smoking,
yes.
Hold on.
Yeah, the pool.
Get that shit out. Go ahead, get that shit out.
I'm just saying that, sometimes you can like a way a person looks and like the way that their lips are shaped. But when they come in for that kiss and they get ready to kiss you and that breath on the other side of them lips hits you, you got to back up. No, I'm good. I don't kiss on the first date. I don't do none of that shit on the first date. You come up with something. You go buy some gum or some shit, but I can't kiss you if you got bad breath.
You know what I don't like? We started the show out talking about people sticking their tongues out and looking, making pictures and shit like that, right? You know what I can't stand?
What?
Whether it's in picture or in real life, I can't stand for a person to lick their tongue out and you see white on their tongue. Yep. Because that is a number one sign that this motherfucker does not clean their mouth. Like, that for me, that's when I'm like, when you take that picture and you're like, why the fuck would go ahead and click the button post? Why?
Because some people don't look.
I don't give a fuck if your tongue reaches your fucking navel. If you reach that fucking out and there is white shit all on your tongue, it looks like a nigga just gave you a nut pie on your lips. It looks like you just said, I'm just gonna hold this in my mouth for a little bit and let it dry on my tongue, and then I'm gonna stick my tongue out and take a picture. I don't get that. That's just like a woman or a man, because I understand it. I heard there's some stanky niggas out here too. That's like a motherfucker that pulls down their pants and you get ready to fuck them and you be like, what is that smell? Mm-hmm. I don't get listen, I feel motherfuckers have roasted me because I took like 3 baths in one day. You feel what I'm saying? I have literally been like, yo, I just got to get the body right and get it popping. But it is something about me feeling dirty that surpasses what anybody else could fucking think about me at all. I don't listen. There are times, and because I'm a man, there are times I done jumped out the shower and just been chilling in the crib, and then I got ready to put some clothes on. And I'm like, whoa. I could feel like moisture up under my arms. I'm like, whoa, shit, I didn't put no deodorant on. It's like immediate for me to run to the bathroom, grab a towel. I ain't even funky, but I just felt moisture to wipe that shit. And then grab some #1 degree tropical blast. You understand? It's something about me smelling good. Like, see, I think that some people get a kick out of other people telling them they smell good. Like, I'm one of them motherfuckers. When you walk up on me and the motherfucker say, "Oh, you smell good," as cocky as this may sound, I'm sort of sitting there like, I know this
I
shit
know.
good,
I
motherfucker.
know.
That's why this
I
bottle
know.
costs 150. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I get every cent I get is a good cent.
Yeah,
So I
I
don't
would.
get motherfuckers that can live in their funkiness, their dirtiness, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, and not recognize that shit, and then want to present that to somebody else as if they want to fuck with it. If you
Yeah,
go
but you know,
on a date and you go to a nigga house and you expecting to fuck, I expect you to put on some clean draws, some cute shit. If you know that you gonna fuck me at the end of the day.
that part. So the issue here's my issue. When you see somebody, you see, like, I had a good friend, a girlfriend that was really, I mean, bougie shit just like me. I saw the nigga that she fucked with. I smelled him before I saw him.
Oh Lord, that's the end of the story right
Yeah,
there.
I smelled him before I saw him, and then when he got up on me, his fingernails was dirty and shit like that. So I had thought about all the shit that she told me because we talk about everything. And I'm like, this nigga putting his dirty ass fingers in you, fuck that. His fingernails ain't even fucking clean. You can't put your fucking fingers away from me. Don't come nowhere near me, and your shit is dirty.
Y'all gonna see me walk
And you
around.
can tell.
Y'all gonna see me walk around today. I feel the spirit in this motherfucker. Like, you know when you in church and the spirit hitting you,
Yes,
you just see a nigga just.
you got to walk around to another pew shit. I'm just saying that.
Wait a minute,
How can you?
I gotta throw my hands behind my back like the old school motherfuckers. Woo.
You better get that jump on. Better get that jump on.
Even about Shandolo, take your stanky ass to the bathroom and wash the balls.
And how? I mean, so like I said, she bougie. Yeah, we kind of like thugs, but damn, I like a clean thug too. I don't like a thug that's got like dirty shirts and jeans on the same 3 days, and you're a drug dealer, but you weren't. You on the same corner in the same uniform, your dingy ass white shirt and your wrinkled ass jeans, and your tennis shoes dirty. Fuck all that, cause you know your socks is dirty too. Your drawers is dirty if you wear them, and then the motherfuckers that sag worse. Let me tell you something I hate. You a sag motherfucker. I don't care what other people do with their body. I really don't. But if you're a sagging person that wears their pants sagging off their ass, at least have the courtesy to know how to wipe your ass. Because I don't need to see your shit stained drawers while I'm also being exposed to your sagging pants.
Oh, hold on, wait. Let's segue into another one. So
Segue into it.
Get it? Come on,
so
Deron.
the thing is, and I have read that. No, first of all, let me go back. Let me just say, just from a grown person now, I didn't learn. Like, I knew about brushing my tongue, but I didn't know the importance of trying to get all the way in the back of my tongue. That's like that's,
And women, not only the
that's
back,
like I didn't like I didn't know. So like I didn't know I was supposed to like get a like well, I got tongue scrapers now and try and
Right.
get all the way in the back and try and scrape. I didn't know that. I actually thought for a long time that's how a tongue was supposed to look in the back. I thought the tongues I saw in books was just drawn like that. Not gonna lie. Hey, quick, this, quick. This might be kind of lewd, but quick shout out to pussies. Okay, I just want to let y'all know that we are here for y'all because I have read it's so much shit that can fuck up y'all pH. Like I did not know how much stuff can fuck up y'all pH balances. Like I'm over here like you telling me because I didn't found out like dude like y'all said dude that don't brush their teeth they go down on you can fuck up your pH. Dirty fingernails can fuck up your pH. Eating too much of something can fuck up your pH. I really didn't know Summer's Eve can fuck up your pH. I really didn't know that, and motherfuckers been doing this shit for years.
Yeah.
Oh man, hold on.
I'm over here like certain panties can fuck up your pH.
Yep.
Tampons and shit like that.
Yep.
Like I'm over here like y'all are like I think like what they should do in classes now and just take all the men. Well, no, let some of the men stay because they need to learn how to take care of pussy just in case that girl stuff just don't work. Just hands and stuff don't work. They need to learn too. But
Oh,
man,
we about to say some lies right now. We about to say some lies.
Save them then, because they saving.
I'm just saying, like,
hold on, bro. We about to help them right now. Y'all saw me get up twice, and I got up for a reason because the Lord was touching my spirit. I got vexed in my spirit. Check this out. This right here is what we call
Look like scope.
mouthwash. Well, this is called mouthwash and gargle. The reason being, now let me tell you how this works. I'm gonna run y'all through it right quick. I ain't gonna even do it right now, but I'm okay. So what you do is,
You gonna show it?
now I'm gonna see. You see, this just look like a shot glass right here, right?
Mhm.
You pour you a shot. Now I'm not gonna do it right now because I gotta talk y'all through this. You pour you a shot, then you take it back. Now once you put it in your mouth, this is why probably some of y'all can't kiss or eat no pussy or none of that shit. You need to move that shit around in there. Build up your jaw. Some of y'all talking about I can't suck dick because my jaw muscles. Because you're not fucking washing your mouth out. You do that a little bit.
Stop.
Now check it out. Now, after we do that, I'm gonna tell y'all how clean the nigga is. We have Colgate. We have
going through his whole method.
We have Creston. We have Aquafresh. And we got Max Colgate. Because, you might just feel a little different way. You might be like, I feel a little aqua today. You might want a little bit more. What's this shit called? You might be slacking on your shit. Here's what you do. Check this out. This is what we call a toothbrush. Now, I'm the type that when I go buy a toothbrush, I like gadgets and shit. So I don't know if y'all can see this real good, but I got buttons on here. If I hit this bitch to a woman, it'll be a vibrator. You'll be playing with your shit all day, lamb, all goddamn day. So now this is what you do on top of this. Now, wait, I'm gonna get some of this shit. Watch this. You sprinkle.
Thank you, Courtney.
You sprinkle that on there right there. See, and if you notice, there is some toothpaste on every piece of that toothbrush right there. Okay. Then you make sure that the toothbrush is wet. Then you put it in your mouth and you go around. First, you hit the front of the teeth. You got to hit all the front of there, and that's where y'all fuck up. Then you got to hit the top of the teeth, and then you go ahead and hit the inside of the teeth, right? Then, now this is the lick. Check this out. That same tongue that we was just talking about. You slide that motherfucker on out, and you just brush it. And then what you do after that, you turn it up, and it's a thing. It's called your gums. You rub that motherfucker at the top of your gums. And then for the final sabang bang, you just wipe along the sides of the inside of your mouth. And then you get you some water, or you get you some more mouthwash. And you put it in your mouth. And then you spit that shit out. And then this is the key. Then you get some fresh water. And then you put it in your hand. And you spit that shit out. Now you can eat some fresh pussy. I'm trying to tell you, you can suck a dick. You can walk up to a nigga and say, yo, come here, let me give you a kiss. But if you have not done any of that, sit your black ass down somewhere.
So, hold on. So, what's really on some real immature shit. Why still go by this method? When you brush your teeth, you supposed to say your ABCs twice.
You should at least be in there a time period. It shouldn't just be I'm done.
No, I do the ABCs twice.
Kind of like when you wash your hands because of COVID.
Yeah.
Kind of like because you
also just a
wash your hands
quick,
because you wash your hands because you don't want to be a gnat.
Okay, so well, shout out to Dr. Tishner's too, because I promise you, once you put that in your mouth, it's gonna burn whatever's in your mouth out. Like you're not gonna have no taste buds at the end of that goddamn shit. Taking a shot of that, and also freaky tip: if you take some Dr. Titians,
Oh shit! Oh
put in,
shit!
hold
We
on,
got to put water in Dr. Tish's because it'll burn your shit out.
no, the Dr. Titians or Colgate. Make sure you rinse your mouth out. Take the shot, spit it out. Make sure that you at least rinse your mouth about 3 or 4 times. Then when you go down there, when she wet, blow down there. The sensation from the cinnamon, it's
They
not
don't.
gonna fuck up your pH.
Hold
It's
on,
not gonna fuck up your pH balance because it's just air.
hold
But
on.
the but
Stop.
the
See, bro. Whoa. They have not paid the $49.99 for all that extra information. Right now, they need to worry about brushing their teeth before they walk out the fucking door. We're not talking about
no.
giving those no extra sexual treatment by peppermint. I understand what you're saying. I understand what I've done it. I know what you mean.
So I
But
can't tell.
listen,
Listen, so I can't tell a coke job fresh.
no, they got it. No, we talking about having a clean fucking mouth so that somebody can kiss your ass. So that guess what?
Oh,
If you fuck around, read what Charlotte just said. Somebody read what Charlotte just said because I left out an important part. And I got in
yes,
there.
you need to floss.
First, you should
First,
floss
you
in
floss.
between your teeth
Go grab it
before
right now.
you do all of that. And
She said,
it's step to that process. I actually cannot floss. The reason why is I have sensitive gums. So soon as I no, I'm serious. As soon as I like floss my teeth, my stuff will start bleeding.
that's what I just said. You be bleeding like a motherfucker. I knew what was going on.
Yeah. Then I'll be like, now I got metal mouth. Now I got to start this whole process over. Oh wait, then I got to do it again.
And see,
But a alternative to that is I do what they call warm salt water, and that actually helps with like sensitive gums and stuff like that. So I just do that. Then I proceed to brush my teeth.
I swear to God, somebody should write us some post letters and say thank you because I know this is gonna save somebody's life. I'm trying to tell you, some of y'all been wondering why ain't nobody been trying to kiss you for the last 5 years.
Or somebody pH balance.
I'm willing. And
Don't say that.
let me tell you something. Now, I'm gonna tell you, if you ain't brushed your shit in 5 years, don't think that the little tips and shit that we just told you is gonna solve everything. You need to go through this process. There might be some, some deep down undercover issues. And what you see, listen. Do you can tell all the niggas on my show that I want to kiss right now because everybody got clean mouths. Hallelujah.
Okay, Courtney. Thank you.
Thank you, Jesus. Oh my God. Y'all know me, man. That just made me feel good, man. I just felt like we just saved somebody's life. Even though somebody might have been listening to us at the beginning and you might have been a funky mouth motherfucker. But I think our little toothbrush tutorial has just saved somebody's life. I really do. Because some of y'all been wondering, what's wrong with me? I look good. I got a job, and I got a car. But why don't nobody want to kiss me? Because y'all smells like 7-week-old ass. That might be it. I'm just saying. That just might be it.
Breath smell like shark pussy.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm so fucking done. You know what?
Your breath smell like a can of backstage violence. What is this?
Y'all know I'm ignorant as fuck, man.
Jerome is real ignorant right now too, though.
No, because I'm about to match his ignorance.
Oh, come on. Match it. Go ahead.
Brush your teeth up and down. Brush your teeth round and round. Brush your teeth from left to right. Brush your.
You might get some pussy.
That is hilarious.
You might get some pussy. I'm just trying to tell you. Somebody out here right now is not getting no pussy because they got bad, funky breath. And then
Oh, what's that?
a woman. And they have not figured it out yet. Because I'm a firm believer. I used to wonder why certain niggas could be funky or certain things could be, unattractive about a motherfucker. And I'd be like, this nigga can't smell it. But I've come to understand that certain people live in shit so long that they have no fucking clue what nobody else will even fucking tell them. It's some of y'all right now that know somebody with a funky breath, with funky mouth, funky something, and you have never said nothing to him. You just be like, that nigga stinks. Shame on you. Shame on you for letting the motherfucker be funky around you like that. That's all I got to say. Shame on you. May your penis not get hard, or may your coochie not feel the impulse of a penis for 6 months until you start to tell motherfuckers the truth. Some of y'all,
If you lose all feeling in your clip.
that's why I don't be telling niggas. Like I be telling folks all the time, my circle is small. I don't deal with a bunch of yes men and friends and shit. Like, Nick, you know why me and this nigga at the bottom of the screen that's walking through the middle of the show, why me and this nigga is so fucking cool?
First of all, I'm getting my steps in.
Yeah.
Good job, Jerome.
The reason me and this nigga is so fucking cool is because we were able to have a conversation about some real shit. And most people that I'm actually cool with, I'm not cool with you until I actually have something that makes me meet you in the middle. You feel what I'm saying? So guess what? This is coming from somebody that says that one of my co-hosts had to tell me something one day and I had to listen to it. Some of y'all need to listen to me. Tell y'all right now that y'all listen to me every week and y'all laugh with me, y'all joke with me, y'all get on Facebook with me, y'all do all this other shit, but your mouth stinks. That's why you don't even have a man. That's why you don't have a woman. It's not because you don't look good. It's not because you don't have a job. It's not because you don't take care of the shit you need to take care. It's because you don't take care of your fucking mouth. And think about it. Listen to what I'm saying. Most of us that live under the precepts of what I think, what's the worst time of the day for us?
Morning.
The fucking morning. Waking up because we know, especially if it's a motherfucking man. I appreciate a woman I can be in the bed with and I roll over and give her a kiss. She just be like, Cause she like, I ain't been to the bathroom yet. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Thank you. You know what? You just reminded me I need to go ahead and brush my shit too. Because I just woke up horny and thinking about last night. But I didn't think about all the shit that we drunk last night. I didn't think about the shit that I took in my body last night that now I'm rolling over in your face, want to pump the shit out you again, but my breath smells like yesterday newborn.
I'm not going to lie. I peck in the morning. I'm not going to fully tongue kiss you, but I will peck you in the morning.
Get fuck up, go to the bathroom. Like, no, I'm going to actually smack you on the ass before I go to the bathroom because I'm going to let you know right then and there that I'm going to the bathroom to go brush my teeth. I hope that you're going to do the same thing. So then when we come out, we can get back in the bed and act like we ain't got nothing to do. It only take a couple minutes to brush your shit. Like if you think
sometimes you got to worry about them girls that got morning pussy.
Explain a morning pussy, sir. Please.
So
please explain.
Sometimes, like with some women, that y'all get really wet. Like, y'all be marinating in your own juices sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes, that's why I realize like some of y'all sleep without panties on because y'all want to let it breathe. But sometimes like all the juices don't leave. So sometimes you might want to get up, just give yourself a quick swipe. Sometimes, it don't be smelling so fresh in the morning. So maybe you just want to go in there, pee, do a little wipe down and then go back in the bed sometime.
Just pat it one time. go get in the bed. I hear you, Jerome.
That's
I
like
feel you.
sometimes after sex, like both of y'all should go and try and pee. That is helpful as well.
I'm a
It's
piss.
also healthy for your pH balance.
I'm a piss regardless because I be thinking like I be trying to trick my penis. I'm like, no, nigga, we not about to come. We about to go take a piss right quick. I'll be right back. So pissing is already a part of my shit anyway. Like I'm going and see, like I have a problem if somebody gets up right after sex and goes to the bathroom and cleans up. Or would you rather them like just lay there?
No,
Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
don't
Like,
mind you getting up.
'cause
I
I
don't
know
mind
some
it.
people that are offended. I know some people that have been offended by the fact that I'm like, shit, I'm about to go wipe this motherfucker down. I didn't
Well,
seen
here's
how
the
you didn't.
thing. No, you shouldn't be offended for two reasons. Number one, if we just like Jerome said, if you wet and his juice is flowing and you done marinated and you done fucked and get up and go to the bathroom, I'm gonna grab your ass and you come into the bathroom with me because we finna get in the shower. See, that way you don't feel offended because I did it and you didn't, or vice versa. Because if we get in the shower and clean everything off, we can get messy all over again. We can get messy in the shower. We can get messy in the tub on the way back from the bathroom, all that good shit. But yeah,
I'm
you
on
do
them.
need to get up.
Ain't no getting messy again. Like if I get through, you know what I mean? Because I feel like once I'm through, I'm through. I done did what the fuck I need to do. Like
I
if
ain't
you
none of that
still,
shit with me. You ain't
no,
finna.
listen what I'm saying. I ain't talking about you. But some niggas fuck motherfuckers, and they leave the woman like wanting more and shit. Like my game plan is to fuck you up before I even get in the pussy. So by the time I get the pee, god damn it, nigga, this mess you made in my fucking bed, I'm sort of thinking about how to fuck clean this shit up next. That's what I'm thinking about. And we need
And
to
I
My,
get
get
my
that, but what about those women who are women who agree? The more she get, the more she want.
listen. I understand that. I've had one of them before, and I looked
No.
that same fuck in the face and said, "Look, motherfucker, you tripping? I done fucked your ass for 3 hours, and your pussy just still. That's just you. That's something. Bless you. I understand. I understand that I understand that you just and it's just and especially if some motherfucker get a drink in them and they I get all that, but yeah, at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
that's why I said like I'll jump out the pussy before I come. I'll be like, oh shit, I play tricks on myself. I'll be, nigga, what time is the mail coming? Just to trick myself from not nutting and shit. Cause I know. I'm not one of these niggas gonna tell a motherfucker like, yeah, I'm a nut and you gonna, we're gonna keep fucking all night. That could be a possibility. It is. It's a strong possibility. But then the other possibility is, nigga, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. You up here acting like you 22 and you 45, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning, nigga. You got to go to sleep because guess what? Your black ass got to get up and go to work in the morning. Yeah, fuck all that. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, cause ain't no pussy worth not having a job for. I'm just trying to tell you.
You can still go to work after, depending on what you do.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you. Sometimes, and it depends on who you with. Please understand this. It depends on who you talking about. Some people have a sex drive that is abnormal to most people.
Oh,
Do you understand what I'm saying? So guess what? The person that has that abnormal sex drive can't talk to a nigga that has a high sex drive like he don't know what the fuck he doing. You feel what I'm saying? Like if I had a low sex drive and a woman with a crazy sex drive, then I'd be like, well, this is so fucking large that I can't fuck with it. No, come on, man. Come on. Like, I feel like this. After you hit a certain age, you know what the fuck you do well and what you don't do at all. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
I get you.
I've had, I know what I do well, and I know what I don't do at all. And what I do well has got me a lot further in life than most motherfuckers doing their best.
I understand what you're saying.
You feel what I'm saying?
I do.
Because come on, you know the shit I got in my. I'll fuck around and turn this whole show right. I'm about to do it right now. I ain't did it in a while. Come on, y'all go ahead and talk. I'm about to just show these niggas what the fuck going on. Go ahead.
And
So
I'm going to my Barney bag.
I
And I
know he's
found
going
a lot of
back.
things. Gizmos and gadgets and odds and ends. And even some
Right,
old
but
spring.
right,
And
but
I
that's
asked my
though. What do you do though? So I'm one of those people. I have a very abnormal sex drive, and my granddaughter just turned 18, and it's like, Grandma, you really you're going out? You're gonna go see some? Yeah, you want to see somebody? What the fuck you mean? You're 55. You shouldn't even be thinking about sex. I'm like, bitch, is you crazy?
See, that's
look,
the
motherfuckers don't die once they get 55.
Exactly.
And I think
My
that's what
shit didn't
that's
blow
what
up.
most
Didn't
people
blow.
okay.
that's what
Hold on.
most people think. Like once you go past a certain age, you're supposed to stop.
Yeah, I don't want us to get off. I don't want us to get off track because Mama Yoni asked me a question to go like, "What kind of shit do I be the fuck on?" Okay, Mama Yoni, you know what the fuck I be on. You done been in my crib before. You done seen some shit.
I
And
know.
don't be thinking if y'all watching the show thinking I didn't spank Mama Yoni or nothing because I ain't. But listen,
Not yet. No, not yet.
we got these. You
You said
know,
not yet.
we got these. And if you don't know what they is, you just don't know what they is. I'm not gonna even tell you what they is.
Nope. We ain't running no class.
We got this. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, we got one of these. Open your mouth. Open your mouth and let me put this around you. And, yeah, it's gonna shut you fuck up. And since we're in the mood, just go ahead and put some of this shit on. And this real leather, real shit. It ain't none of that fake shit. It's real shit. Then I don't know what you can take. So I might start off with this one, And if I find out that you got a little sting to your bang, we're gonna move up to this one. Yeah. This the one that got the spikes and all that shit in it. So this is a whole different conversation. And it feels completely different. The fat, yeah, I'm talking about, yeah. That's what I be talking about. So, okay.
We
Oh
got
yeah.
we got to
I'm
get
not
Rush some of those straps for under the bed.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to
what is it?
So I'm about to order that. Y'all, I got some new shit coming in. So then we got, because we ain't gonna start none of this. We ain't gonna start none of this conversation without you not knowing what the fuck is about to happen to you. Because I don't want you looking and knowing what the fuck's gonna happen. So I'm gonna just wrap your face up right quick. We're gonna make sure that you have no clue about what's about to happen to you next. So then
Okay.
after that,
Do a little sensory play.
yeah. So then after that,
Deprivation.
I might just start, and I did that just for the bullshit. I ain't gonna even swing it that hard because you got to understand it's the art to this shit. It's the art to this shit. So then I'm gonna bust out with this motherfucker.
Oh shit!
This little motherfucker right here, man. I'm just gonna stop there. But then when I want to fuck with your head, I'm gonna slide this up in you. I'm gonna slide this up in you, and then I'm gonna let this play with another part of you. And what I'm gonna love to do is the foot tap it, just because I'm just gonna see what the fuck you could deal with next. And then if I got one with these in my hands, don't let me have my remote. Don't let me have my remote. I won't even be sitting right next. I'll be sitting far away from you and just click, click, and you be yeah, Jesus. And I'm gonna softly say, shut the fuck up.
This Rush gonna be in here doing a toy review channel next.
Men as well.
Y'all think I'm bullshitting? I'm waiting on my girl because she works with for BK. That's how I start getting into a lot of these products. I'm trying to get her to come on the show and and join our show on Wednesday nights or once a month and to display her toys. But I'm waiting on her to come on in. Miss Mia Gamble. I'm just wait. And if somebody else out there, if you sell your shit, I know somebody else I done told about what we do, but they ain't said shit. I got people in New York. I got a couple motherfuckers that sell this shit and can explain this shit. That's the problem. A lot of people see this and get the wrong impression. A lot of people see this and get the wrong impression. They think that a nigga wants to just beat the dog fuck out of them, and that is not what this is. Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at fucking all. No, it's not. No, it's not.
We,
For what?
Look, I'm
Patrice,
telling
we
you.
all a little kinky. We all a little kinky.
Yeah. What you talking about? This the name of this show on Thursday. What's the night? What's the name of the show? Mama, come on, tell them.
Talking Dirty After Dark.
What the fuck? And I do believe that the sun has been going down every fucking 15 minutes. I'm just saying.
Oh,
You all
I
right, Jerome?
almost went to go get something else, but I said no, fuck that. I'm trying to tell you,
What was it, Rush?
man. You know,
What was it?
nah, I'm not gonna tell y'all. That's gonna be for another
Oh,
show. But
okay.
you know, I'm gonna tell y'all. It's two pieces that I'm very, very interested in getting. One is the one that they talk, that they put on the door, and you can, strap a motherfucker up in the door and shit. But the only thing I'm
the door
concerned,
swing?
yeah, but the only thing I'm concerned about that, like, doesn't that come with instructions? Like, shouldn't it be like a certain precaution? Because I know some some people that don't have really good balance and shit. Like, how the fuck you get in that mother? Like, if it's on the wall, how the fuck does it? I'm trying to figure the shit out. I've never done it. I've seen it,
Oh,
but
I have.
it's usually when a motherfucker is in it. But then I have seen a motherfucker that was in it fall up out that motherfucker. Like, oh Jesus, Lord have mercy. So I want to get it, but I want to use safety precautions. And this other thing that I want to get, okay, you know that they have the straps and shit that you can tie to beds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, they got this new thing out where you don't have to tie it to anything. Like, it's, oh man, yeah, you can stretch the legs out. You can have the legs up. You can have man. I'm trying to tell you. I'm gonna see if I can find it right quick. See if I can find it. Yeah, G, I'm trying to tell you.
It's
Like,
a spreader bar?
Huh?
Is it a spreader bar?
G, there's no bar or nothing, G. Like this.
No, you need to let me know what that. I got to see that. Send it to me.
I'm gonna send it to you, G. If Miss Mia Gamble came on the show and talked her shit, or if anybody else that wants to come on the show and because listen, my thing is this: I'm all about entrepreneurship. I don't give a fuck if you work for BK or Lover's Lane or it's a couple of these motherfucking spots out here. If you got to hustle out here and that's what you do, you need to holler at me. Because Thursday nights is the place to fucking talk about your shit. This is the only show that we'll talk about that shit on. The other shows we don't.
Hold on. Quick plug right quick. Shout out to Black Unicorn. If y'all don't know who that is, that's Mistress Rush. Talk to her about your shea butters, oils, different kind of exfoliants. She will get your smell game up 1,000%. We love you.
I just got to say this about Mrs. Crush. I've been waiting for this nigga to call me back because I need some more of that fucking cream and shit. That's matter of fact, I can go open my bottle up. I mean, my little thing. You'll see that motherfucker. I'm still like I'm walking around the fucking edges trying to get some cream left and put it on my fucking face.
You need, bro?
I tell you, hold on.
Rush, hold on. Let me tell you something. I got so much of that shit. I actually got two shea butters in my drawer at the job, and like 5 shea butters at the cribs with the sprays, and I still got beard balm. I be in this bitch smelling like how Little Pony land looks. I be smelling delicious.
I need to smell like Black Unicorn. That's what I need to smell like. Black Unicorn. That's what.
Which one is that? Flame?
Nigga, this shit. The shit that she brought to the house.
What's the name of
it? Black Unicorn.
That's her brand, but what's the name?
Yeah.
Almond. I'm sorry, Almond. Black Unicorn. That's what's on top of it.
Hey, you should try this one called Royalty. Oh, but
I'm not a broke nigga. She can send me both. I ain't seen her ass in umpteen ages. The nigga supposed to got a computer and came on the show. We ain't seen that nigga since. But no,
she be busy. She be busy.
But when I went back there to go get my other shit, I found this in there too. This is called Seduce Me. The best way I could describe this is, say for instance, you know how we were talking about women that have a lot of release, and it's just water everywhere.
Yeah,
Well,
that's an enhancer.
no, this is to clean or to dry the bed in a quick fashion.
Oh,
Really?
Yes.
Take a picture of that and send it too.
Now, this right here is called unwind. Now, any of the toys that you would fuck with, you just spray some of this on it. Because this makes the coochie, you know, you could have a good, strong coochie, but this will make your coochie so much stronger. It will motherfucking just clink, 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 clink. You're like, thunder, 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 cats.
I mean, Kegels are great exercise. Yeah,
Yeah.
Kegels are really great exercise. Yeah, but that would work too.
Now, I have not. I got sent this. I have not used this on anyone. But I do understand that there are some of you ladies that you know, doing the method of a of giving oral sex.
Oh, they gag. They have a gag reflex. Oh, okay.
This is to spray. It's called Pro Blow. what, what a fucking name! It's
Right.
called,
Nothing else needs to be said.
it's called Pro Blow. So you're supposed to just spray this in the back of your tinkle-inkle, and then you should be good. And motherfuckers wonder why I don't want to leave the house.
Shit, you ain't got to. That's what I'm talking about.
What the fuck am I trying to leave here for? I'm
Not
just,
yet.
yeah, I'm just saying. Hallelujah. Let God be praised. Yeah. Can we raise offering right now? Okay.
I know, but Veronica wants some of that bed cleaner. She gets the bed wet. Oh,
Oh, wet coochie ass niggas. Quit telling everybody you out here just leaking.
Well, you got to understand something too.
goddamn
It ain't-
waterfall having
you got-
motherfucker.
Nope, motherfucker gotta make. You gotta make that shit happen. That shit don't just happen automatically for
I'm
no
trying-
reason. You gotta
I'm
put some
trying-
work in and make that shit happen.
Listen. Listen. I've only tried this out once or twice, but the both times I've tried this out,
Mm.
I'm trying to tell you, if you start with this motherfucker and play with this for just enough, and just just when they think that they about to hit that point, then you just say, "Fuck it, I'm about to throw this on them," and just when they be like, "Woo!" This is the crazy part. This motherfucker got eight different speed types, but each speed type has a different speed.
Sound like a squirrel in a rose to me.
Listen, I'm about to do some bullshit. I ain't never did this on the show. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna see if y'all can hear this. Hold on. That's speed 1. That's speed 2. 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Okay, go up 12. Now that's just one fucking speed. That's just one fucking level on this motherfucker. It got like 10 levels on this motherfucker. So, you play with that motherfucker. And, you get a motherfucker where they about to just have a great, then you slide this motherfucker. And then you be, like, this is the crazy part because both of them have speeds. Like, this got a speed to it, and this got a speed to it. So
They came from Bedroom Candy too?
No, I got this from Lover's Lane.
Oh. Need to send a link. Put that shit in the chat.
Yo, G, I'm trying to tell you, G. I see you
Put
the
that shit
box.
on the t-shirt.
I'm trying to tell you.
What you say, Jerome?
Put that shit on the t-shirt.
I'm trying to tell you. Some
What
shit
that
that you just watch. Some shit you just watch. Some shit you just watch, right? And you be like,
Jerome, no, don't do that.
listen, G. Like, it's some toys that I understand this because they ain't got this shit for niggas like that. Y'all women got so much shit out here. It is so much because I didn't know until I started, getting into buying products because I like to buy products for a motherfucker in my crib. Like if you fucking with me, You're not just gonna get me. You gonna get me and everything I done bought to play with your ass with. With somebody else, they was like,
But
well,
that's
I'm gonna do.
but
You're not gonna do shit to me. I am the dominant. Like, sis, will you tell them, Mama? Can you tell them the difference between a true dominant and niggas that say that they dominant? Like, can you please make that distinction? Because I think a lot of people throw the dominant submission word out here, but they have no fucking clue what they even talking
They
about.
don't. So there's a distinct difference between a person who is actually a dominant and a person who just likes to be in charge in the bedroom. Most dominant people are dominant throughout their lives, not just in one place. So if you're considering yourself a dominant, or you're considering yourself a dom, and the only place that you are in charge and in control is the bedroom, then you're a king.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
you're not a dom, you're a kinkster. So, and don't get it twisted. There are many different types of dominance. There's soft ones, there's sensual ones, there are hardcore choke the shit out your ass type people out there. But dominants have a different way about things. They're more for instruction and to teach you how to do things and to instruct you on how to do things. They're not just, bossing you around in the bedroom, hanging you upside down and beating your brains
Thank
out.
you.
It's not about that.
We
And
can tell
most people,
they don't get this shit unless it's understood.
right. So
Or
with
level up where we're trying to understand each other.
Right. So for me, being submissive is not just something that's, yeah, it's a lifestyle, but people who just want to be controlled in the bedroom are not necessarily submissive. Submissive Submission is not always about sex. Some people's submission is not about sexual dominance. What people would need help in their lives with about being submissive. There are people who are submissive who just like to be told to clean up, or just, there's service people. You have submissives who are play toys, nothing but toys, and they just like to be fucked. You have submissives who are pets. Littles are submissive. You have people that like to pretend like they animals, puppies, dogs, cats, kittens, whatever the case may be. But submission is something different for everyone. I'm not necessarily into submission for any sexual dominance. I need submission for something else. So you have to be able to explore who you are as a person. Everybody who says they're a dom isn't. Everybody that says to you, and you can't really judge meeting someone online as the dominant, because the dominant is not going to tell you to bend over and show me your ass right now, because that's not a dominant. That's someone who's looking to abuse you. And if you're new and you don't know, yeah, you're absolutely going to get fucked around. Absolutely get fucked around. Because domination is not about sexual submission all the time. It's not always about that. And if you have someone, I understand neither. So if you have someone telling you, barking you orders and telling you what to do, and you're just online, haven't even discussed what your limits are, what you will and won't do, and what their limits are, what they can and can't do to you, then you're being abused. So don't think that because someone tells you that they're dominant that they are. Don't think because someone wears leather and they're hard and they and have a commanding voice doesn't make them dominant. There are so many other characteristics to a dominant than somebody just busting you around in the bedroom, or somebody that wants to tie you up. Some people are into rope. Some people are into all different types of things. But domination is not just always about sex, and you should really remember that. And if you don't know, please feel free to ask somebody. A lot of the people here are of color. There's a pop kink group on Facebook. There are a lot of different spaces where you can find out information and not be kink shamed, or not be not feel
What I,
like you are. Go ahead.
what I would tell somebody with research
Mm-hmm.
is, personally, I wouldn't tell them to go to a group, because you meet people in groups that just, they're in there because somebody added them in, or people try to build their groups, and you get a mixture of people. You get people that
Right.
they don't they. I know a lot of people that have claimed to be
Mm-hmm.
dominant in the, like, I had that conversation all the time about the lifestyle. I'm not in the
Right.
lifestyle, because I
Right.
have read literature on the lifestyle, and the lifestyle covers too much. Certain things
Right.
I'm completely into. Other things
Right.
I'm like,
Right.
I like that. I don't like that. So how can
Right.
you say that you are? How can you say that you are something that you don't rock with all the way? You know what I'm
Because
saying?
but you don't have to. So there are people who like rope masters, for instance. People who like rope, they're dominant because they do rope, but they're not dominant sexually. It's a turn on for them just to tie people. Some people like rope bunnies just enjoy or get a sexual gratification from being tied up. There's never a penetration for it. People like being suspended, tied up. So it's all about what you are willing to do. That's if that's a hard limit for you, then that's a hard limit for you. It's not something that you have to do, but please make it apparent of what you do and what you don't do. So we know there are things that you don't do, Rush, as a dominant, some shit you're just not into. There's some shit I'm just not into. I'm not bi. I'm not gay. I don't want a woman in any shape, form, or fashion. So for you to try to tell me that you want me to be your submissive, but you also want me to play with this girl, that's a hard limit for me. I'm not doing that. So we're not a good match.
Facts.
Somebody who, what if you want to, um, you got the bracelets, you want to lock somebody up or chain them up, and you want to play with them with toys, then you need somebody who is into that. You can't expect your vanilla friend who you just met to be like, oh, okay, yeah, you can tie me up. No, it's not. It doesn't work that way. So just because you don't rock with everything in
Facts.
on the whole dominant side, doesn't mean you're not dominant. It just means that you're a different type of dominant. I personally don't like a dominant that raises their voice. My dad didn't raise his voice to me, and I'm really very sensitive. As loud as I talk, I'm really very sensitive. Don't raise your voice at me. Don't think you can get your hands on me. I can't deal with you. So I'm not gonna pick that type of person to even be involved with. On the other hand, if you got somebody that you have a feeling that you need to yell at them or snatch them up or grab them and shit like that, then I'm not the one for you. You know what I'm saying? If you like to
That,
tie people up,
that
if you have
reminds
to make, go
that
ahead.
that reminds me of a story of I knew this couple online, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was friends with both of them, and the female got into the relationship, and she was rocking, and like every post was her about being in the lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Then her and the male had a disagreement where it got physical, and he fucked her up.
Right.
Her next post was "fuck the lifestyle." So my question to her was, and I went to her inbox. I didn't post this on,
Right.
in public. I was like, were you really in the lifestyle, or were you so into dude that you were just willing to do anything, or was it a situation of you wanted to be explorative,
Right.
but then you recognized that you met somebody that, but is he abusive? Yeah, but does that determine
Right. Yeah.
does that determine whether you are in the lifestyle or out the lifestyle because of a bad relationship? Because I'm a straight heterosexual male, but I've never said I'm gonna do anything different because I've had a bad relationship. It's just on to the next one for me.
Right. But see,
So
a lot of people are not like that. And that's where you have to distinguish what you're dealing with. That's why, and I can understand what you're saying about not getting into group things. There's information to be found there, depending on where you go. There's information to be found there. As long
and
as
who
the
you with?
group has the rules, as long as the group has the rules that there's no predatory behavior and it's an informational group, then it's a little bit different than being in a group that, all the guys are in there trying to find somebody a piece of ass. You know what I'm saying?
Let me
So
ask Freak
you
Let me
can't
ask
be
Freak Daddy a question. Let me ask Freak Daddy, Mr. Freak Daddy.
What's going on?
Now, I know that you are a lifestyler.
Yeah,
So, have you been added to any groups where you recognized and saw certain things where you be like, nigga, you ain't in the lifestyle. You just in
yeah.
the group.
So what? First of all, you have to. Well, yes, also, and then you have to know what to look for. You have to
right.
know the difference between Agreement, aggression, and abuse.
Right.
Explain. Explain.
So agree, like if anybody ever did any kind of thing or anything, you actually have to get, even if you're dominant or anything else. It's something we call a list. Or like you said, like um sorry, soft limits, hard limits, and what
Right.
we call like medium limits. So medium limits are something you can see yourself doing, but not quite yet. That's the thing. Like we all go by what we agreed upon. If anything happens after that or above what we have, the contract is automatically terminated. Aggression is when somebody just goes like Mama Young, like somebody just come in here like you gonna be my sub and you gonna obey everything I do, like off
Right.
bat. Ain't said hi, ain't said like how you doing, what do you like, what don't you like. That's aggression. Abuse, abuse is when somebody just does it without your permission, like you said, old girl might have been in a lifestyle, but she didn't know the difference between somebody like we call discipline. Discipline and abuse is two different things.
Right.
Discipline is something that you agreed upon. You knew what was going to happen. It's already predetermined. Abuse is just, I don't give a fuck. I'm just finna start hitting you.
Yep.
And
It's the
that's what
older people.
also a message is called consent.
Right.
You don't have to give consent to anybody. People have to earn your trust or your consent. Once somebody say no, dominant, seen, whatever's happening, once that is taken away, stop. Like it's a popular thing out here called said that people would be joking with, be like, no, it's not a safe word. It is a safe word. If you tell somebody no, then they supposed to stop because it's a lot of gray areas when some girls be like no or stop, then their body language is saying something different. But you, as being a dominant or that person partner, need to recognize what those are. If you can't know what they are, then you need to stop or get clarification on what they're doing. Some of these groups that's in here,
Well, first,
you'll just automatically see somebody just be like, "Hey, I heard you a little. Come here, it's playtime." The fuck you
first,
mean it's playtime?
first of
Right.
all,
Like,
first
what?
of all, my thing is this. Now, people may agree or disagree with me with this. If we are in a setting where it's just me and you, and at any point you say, "Let's slow down. Let's stop doing what we doing," even if you don't mean it, from me personally, everything's stopping.
Right. And that's the way it should
Every
be.
Because guess what? I'm not about to sit up here. First of all, intimacy is such a serious thing
Hmm.
that I'm not going to play any mixed signals with you
Right.
just to prove to you that I like you. And that's why a lot of people fuck up because they in this. Some women use the power of the pussy to test the nigga. And I understand testing somebody to find out where they at, but don't get somebody to the point where it's go time and then you say, well, I think we should stop. Let's slow down. The second you say that, even if you was just saying that just to, everything stops for me. Because it's like, how can I move
In good
forward with
conscience. Right. In good
it?
conscience, do it.
And you've already told me, slow down. I'm trying to make this decision. I want to, whoa, okay. I don't give a fuck how horny I am. And yeah, you might catch a side of me that's like, oh, well, my attitude might change.
Yeah.
But my attitude changed by what you said. My attitude didn't change because I had an attitude problem. I just snapped out and I just fuck that. No, that wasn't what it was. You said something that changed the mood, changed the atmosphere, and then I'm like, okay, well, let me fall back. Now, this is the problem that I have because I've went through this. Women that say, "All right, I think we should slow down." So then you like, "All right, cool." So you slow the fuck down. You pump the brakes in the middle of the street. Now this woman rolls over and says, "Well, what's wrong with you?" Whoa,
You
you
don't know?
you in my bed, you half naked. We was kissing all this other shit, and then you told me to stop. What else am I supposed to be doing outside of just sitting here, maybe hugging you or watching TV, or being a man or a woman and being like, shit, this ain't what I thought it was.
Right.
Now, once you say that, you got to stand on that. Don't tell somebody to stop getting ready to do something that you really want them to do, and then when they stop, now you looking at them like, well, why are you acting like that? The fuck do you mean why am I acting like that? Like I met women and shit, and been real with them, and like, well, this is what it is. Let's go ahead and holler. And then they said, well, I don't think I want to holler. So then you'd be like, all right, cool, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and go another route. Then this person will come at you like, well, why are you acting like that? Did you not remember what you just told me?
Right.
You just told me to pump my brakes. You just told me to pump my brakes. Like, now it's a difference if I've been an aggressive motherfucker, or I've been tripping, or but if I'm just going through the motions and we having a good time and we end up getting in the bed and we naked and then you tell me to stop, I understand respecting your morals and all that shit, but at the same time, you told me to quit fucking with you. What do you expect me to do but to quit fucking with you? Come on, Jerome, talk to me.
Yeah, that shit really pisses me up. Like, and I ain't gonna be like, I hate the stupid acting people. Like, you know what you came to do. That's kind of like when you be in the mood and doing whatever. Then they sometimes be like, so I guess you want some. If you just killed the mood, I don't even want none no more. Like obvious questions like that. Like that really annoys me. Like some stuff is playful, but
Go ahead. I think people
but then,
I think people responded it differently by what they're used to. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you know you a good motherfucker and you know what you bring to the table is good, then I can understand being like, all right, fuck it, I ain't, well, cool, I'm done. Now, if I'm a dirty motherfucker and I'm like, oh well, you ain't want to give me no pussy, that's a different conversation.
Well, it's a different conversation, but you have to take into consideration too what you're dealing with. So, if you have somebody who's doing that and it's a consistent thing, then that's what they're used to, and that's what they're used to doing. They may have a whole back psych story, not crazy, but a whole psych story in the back of their head. Yeah, they're saying no to you right now, but they're really wanting you to be more aggressive. I'm not saying that that's the case, and I'm not saying whether that's good, bad, or indifferent, but you have to take into consideration where their psyche is too. So if this is something that happens and you're like right there in that moment, that may just be some fantasy she has that you're not privy to. Okay. I'm not saying like it's good or bad. I'm not saying that she's wrong or right. All I'm saying is that type of shit happens. And if you're running into someone who's doing that and they're doing it consistently, you may want to ask them what's going on in the back of their head. Not that they're crazy. It's just what do you actually want? Do you want this because this part of this is going so well? We're kissing, we're doing this, we naked now. Now you're telling me to stop. What exactly are you wanting from me? Do you want me to take it? Do you want me to be more aggressive with you? You know what I'm saying? Are you saying no just to say yes? But you have men like you that say,
that needs to be something that is discussed.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. It's not always discussed. It's not always discussed.
Yeah, but listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. Okay, let's just say that that's what you want. That's the type of woman that it is, right? Or the type of man that it is.
Right.
And you have not discussed that with me. And we're in a situation. Listen what we said. We both fucking naked. And you like, I think we should stop. Okay. Like, what else am I supposed to fucking do?
Right, and
Especially,
you're absolutely right.
no, hold on. Let's now. We've been smoking, maybe having a little something to drink. We've had a good fucking night. Everything about the night has been a-okay. Now, when we get to the point of having sex and you want the sex, but you say, "Oh, I think no, I think." Well, guess what? That should not be up to the man to decide if you feel what I'm saying. I shouldn't be in
I
the
agree.
psyche to, well, is
I
this
agree.
something well that should I be having a debate with myself saying, well, is this something where she want me to get it, but she
Right.
don't want me to get it? Well, she don't want me to, because
And you
no,
shouldn't. And you shouldn't. I'm
that's
just
what
letting you know that's how some
because if
people are.
but listen, because if we go to court, the fucking judge or the attorney's gonna say, but no means no.
Agreed.
So
Because
what's funny is about this.
that's the other
It
side. Go
this
ahead.
actually happened. This actually happened to me. So not the judge part. So I had this one chick. Every time we would do something, I don't know if she was abused or having a flashback, but every time it seemed like we would do something, she'd say something about her father and something about her doing good next time. Freak me the fuck out. So
Yeah,
I
I'd
would
have
stop and I'd be
left that
like,
alone the first time I heard that shit.
look,
Yeah.
I'm over here like, so no, look, I sat down like butt naked on the side of her, like, are you okay? Is
Right.
something going on?
She need that
We
ass.
can talk about. She got so aggressive. She was like, did I fucking tell you to stop fucking me? I did not tell you to stop. I'm like,
No.
I'm like, the only
Yeah,
way that I'm
that
gonna
part
do
right
something is if you put it in yourself. I am not gonna thrust or nothing.
there.
So she climbed on top. I'm like, okay.
Mm-mm-mm.
Then she didn't do it. But the next time she did it, I'm like,
See,
okay,
like
You felt
this
abused.
is tripped out.
You
I'm
felt
like, I
a little
told her,
abused, didn't you?
I can't have no next time. I cannot have a next time with somebody that makes me feel like I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I felt like I knew what the fuck was. Listen, I can't be with somebody that makes me feel like in one moment that I don't know what the fuck is going on between us. But previous to that, everything said something different. Now, if there is something now listen, if there is something and a reason behind it, I'm all ears. If you talking to me and saying, well, listen, I I really like you, but I want to fuck you right now, but I just want to make sure I'm making the right decision about who I'm fucking. Now I can sit back and say, okay, I can honor that. But to just be like, be at the point where you sucking on me and kissing on me, and then you all when I'm ready to, now you like, wait a minute, whoa. Let's just lay down. Let's just go to sleep. What the fuck
I'm
do
finna
you mean?
put all my clothes on
Yeah,
and I'm finna go to sleep.
what do you mean? Let's just lay down.
Yeah.
We never should have came to my room, or we never should have been. Listen, we never should have been in a position where I would even feel of even bringing that type of pressure to you. You feel what I'm saying?
Did I
Because
be
Yeah.
if you guess what? Think about what I'm saying. If you chilling with a woman, I'm talking to Jerome right now. If you chilling with a woman, right? You in a crib, and she say, "Come on, let's go to the room and let's go watch TV in the room." But ain't nobody else in the crib but you and her. You like, what are you thinking? You like, oh, she wants to go be in a more intimate setting. Correct? Well,
Yeah.
okay. Now, Mama Yoni, if you were a man and he chilling with you and y'all chilling, had a great day, y'all, and he be like, yo, come on, baby, let's go to the room and lay down. He ain't said I want to get intimate, but he said let's go to the room.
Yeah, that's what that means to me. And if I'm not feeling that, then I'm not going to the fucking room.
Yeah,
See, you're not gonna get me. You're not. That's the thing, though. So if you go to the room for me, and I'm not saying, listen, I know rape is a real thing, been there, done that. If dude is saying, hey, come on, let's go to the room, and you don't want to go to the room, then don't go to the fucking room. But
Fact.
don't go to the room. Don't go to the room, get undressed, do all of this other shit, then say, I don't think so. That's like a bait and switch type shit to me. That's some tease shit to me. I'm not saying that you should fight or none of that shit. I'm just saying, don't put yourself in a position to be that person.
How old are
Because
you, Mama? How old are you? And I'm not asking this to be funny. Like, how old are you,
and I
Mama?
don't give a shit. 55.
Okay, Jerome, how old are you?
36.
Okay, I'm 45. So we got 30, 40, and 50 in this motherfucker, right? So we got
Yep.
a 20-year span in this bitch.
Yep.
And neither generation agrees with the fact of getting naked and saying, wait a minute.
Yep.
I think. Okay, that's all I want to know.
Yep.
This is my thing though, and I'm so, and like my girl said, I'm what you call like a mental sadist. I will fuck with your head before anything. My thing is, if any girl tell me, "Hey, we finna go to a room," I'll be like, "So what we finna do in this room?" You know, no, I don't. You gonna have to tell me what we finna do in this room.
Right.
I need to become
I
a
need verbal
sadist.
consent on whatever the hell finna happen after this motherfucking dope clip. What are we
Yep.
finna do? Lay down and watch TV. All right, then, cool. Soon as you touch me, don't touch me. I'm finna try and watch this movie. You stay your little thirst ass over there.
Talk that shit, G. Talk that shit, G.
No, because I want to. And this is what was funny about most guys. Some guys don't know the strength of telling a girl no, or some dudes just feel like you have to fuck this shit. You don't. Just like girls got the option to be getting in and out of. You have the option of who you going in and out with. You ain't got to do. If that girl tell you that all she gonna do is watch TV and shit like that, you better make her stick to that shit. Nah, we finna sit here and do what they be doing to us.
You know what I
But you
noticed?
just want to go in the room so you can fuck me. I'm gonna do the same. You just want to go in the room so you can have this pole.
Check this out, bro. Check this out. And what you just said made a lot of sense to me because I've been in situations where I've been like, yo, I'm not feeling this. I'm not fucking with you. And I've seen a motherfucker go from acting like they weren't interested to like, what the fuck? I like you.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Because your actions didn't show me that you liked me.
Because listen what I'm about to say. I'm about to go back to this age shit. How old are you again, Jerome?
36.
You're 36. I'm 45. Mama Yoni, how are you?
55.
Okay, so we had 19 years. That's the stretch we got going on. So in 19 years of a stretch, neither one of these generations can understand somebody telling them one thing and meaning another.
Right.
That's correct, right?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
if you come to me and tell me any fucking thing that does not go with what the fuck I see and want for my guess what I want for myself. That's that's the key to tonight's conversation. What the fuck do you want for yourself?
Yep.
And to run games with them if you are 36 to 55. Now, if you're 35 or younger, I'm gonna give you a pass for right now. But if you are 36 to 55 and you are dealing with motherfuckers and you don't know what they want, or you are confused about what they want from you, that is not a person that you need to be with. I don't give a fuck how good they look, how attractive they are, how good they may fuck you if they get that opportunity.
Yeah, because that won't happen.
You feel what I'm saying? Because to me personally, everything is off of emotion. The blade tonight, bang bang
Mm-hmm.
and bang bang. None of that shit means nothing if the moment is not there.
Right.
It doesn't. How can I touch you and give you the moment that we have? And that's the problem that I have with a lot of motherfuckers out here. some of you get what you actually want, but you so fucked up and used to the shit that in the way that you're operating, that what you could actually have and what you actually want, you'll never fucking get.
They won't, but you have to understand where they are though. If they're not feeling that they are deserving of what it is that they want, they will fuck that up every time. Each and every time.
I can understand that somebody may not get it, but me understanding their thought process, I never will.
And you probably and it's not something that I necessarily I empathize with it, but it's not something that I believe in or something that I do. So part of being part of the human race that we are is trying to have empathy for other people. But when you have people like Jerome said, that girl scared the shit out of him. Like, is something wrong with you? What do we need to talk about something? If you're not with somebody that has that type of capability that can sense with you, and you're not talking, you're a person that can communicate that well, then you're gonna have problems going forward. But you also have to take into consideration where people are, what they've been through. We've discussed on the show many times that we all have been we've all been in situations or had some type of trauma happen to us at some point. If you're in that generation where you didn't get treatment, you didn't receive treatment, you didn't have no therapy, you didn't get through that shit, and you're just carrying it around and you don't necessarily know what to do with it, then you're going to be in fucked up situations all the damn time. And it's not just, it's sad for you, but it's sad for the other person too, because you're wasting time. You're wasting my time. My time is too fucking valuable to me to be played with bullshit. And Nita had a really good point. So it could just be the person that you don't want. But Nita, here's the problem with that. If I'm at your house or you're at my house and we chilling, what says let's go to a room, meaning the bedroom.
You should have known that before you went there.
If you don't want that person, there's no reason for you to be in the bedroom. If you don't want to be with that person intimately, there's no reason for your ass to be naked. The point Rush is making is a valid point. I don't often agree with the shit that he says, but if you know that him rubbing you feeling you feeling him rubbing him, and you're getting naked, and he says go to the room. If you don't fucking want to go to the room, why are you playing this game? Why are you doing the things that you're doing?
Check this out. It gets deeper than that. Let's say, for instance, that you have sex with somebody, right? Yeah. And it's a great experience. But then we deal with that conversation that we were sort of hitting on earlier. What if you find out the person that you interested in, they don't see things the way that you see things?
And that's when you move on.
You feel what I'm saying? Like at a certain point, you got to be like, man, I'm crazy about you. I like you, but you still want to be. And I understand this. The older that I am, I understand that people are in different places at different points in their life. Some people be in long relationships and they get out of relationships, and they are. Some people that you age and you look at where they are in life, you'd be like, they should have it together. But if you have not lived that person's life, you don't know the ins and out of that person. Even if that person is beautiful, even if you meet that person and initially they do everything right, at some point you begin to recognize the difference or the differences in where you want to go and where the relationship is going to go.
Right.
You know, you can meet somebody and have great sexual chemistry. However, your ending point of what you want to be, of where you want to be, and the ending point of where they want to be are in two different locations. And it's not saying that the other person is wrong for being where they want to be. Because it might be certain situations or certain life circumstances that have formed that person's mentality in that direction.
Right. And Kathleen has a very good point. Kathleen had a very good point too. She's asking, what about the guy that just wants to give you head but refuses to seal the deal? My response to that is real simple. So if he just really wants to give you head, he may not be able to seal the deal.
Yeah, I
If
just
he
thought
don't ever want to finish, he may not be able to.
yeah, that wrapped it up right there for me. Yeah, if you ain't
Yeah,
getting up,
you gotta really just think about that
yeah.
too. Like, or
What's going
he might not have enough confidence in himself to think he can please you like that. Because I don't know why,
I'm
because
wondering
people
what the
don't
hell is going on in your life.
know. Because sometimes you just got to realize, like some of these people, because they can't get it up, sometimes it's mental. Like maybe sometimes they might not think they're worthy of fucking you. Maybe they just feel like they're worthy of tasting you. Because sometimes
That is
some
crazy.
people think head is
But that's
more
where some people are, though. I
intimate than
mean,
sex.
I have a
That's
friend right now who is been married for a while. Okay, they've been married for a very long time, and they're not the pair of them are not having sex. They're not having sex not because it's something that they choose not to do, but because she's not where she was. We as women, when we go through things with our body that make us feel like we are not whole women, if we have a hysterectomy or if we have something go on with us physically, if we have a breast cancer, if we have something really, harsh go on with us, we may not feel sexually in tune with our mate anymore. We may not feel like we're a whole woman anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I may not be as aggressive with you as I was. I may not want to have sex with you as much as we did before. So different things happen to you different times in your life. The thing is that you have to communicate through it. If you don't communicate through it, then you're going to have an issue. So if you're not sleeping with him right now and it's trying and he's not, then now it's not getting up, it's not working for him. What
Okay.
do you do at that point?
This is
You
the
can't.
question. This is the question of the night. I'm gonna start with you, Mama Yoni.
Okay.
How do you start that? How do you start that conversation? Like, let's be real. Listen to what I'm saying. Let's just say, for instance, that you're interested in somebody, but they're not satisfied. Do you call them at work, or do you just pick up the phone? Do you tell them in the bedroom, or how do you start that conversation?
I'm going to start that conversation really slowly. I'm going to start it at home, or either if we're not living together in the same space, I'm going to start that at a mutual place that's going to be comfortable for the reason that I want to do that is because sometimes sexual dysfunction is not personal related. It's more of a mind game. So depending on where you are, what are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Is it bills? Is it stress? Are you worried about bills? What's going on with you that you're not providing me with what I need? And I would be remiss if I said don't ask me, because if you know me and we're in a relationship, I'm gonna get that every day. That's mine. I'm taking it every day. I don't give a shit what you got to say. Now it comes to a point where it's not working and I have a problem. I want what I want when I want it, and I'm going to get it. But I also have enough sense to know that if I'm not, it's something wrong. What's going on? Is it me? Do you not like the way my hair is cut? Do you not like what I'm wearing today? Do you not? What's the problem? Is it something that I'm doing? If it's something that I'm doing, just say it's something that I'm doing. Do you need to try something different? If you want to try something different,
No,
hey, we can try
no.
something different.
Listen,
But
I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna tell you
what?
something against everything that you just said.
What?
Listen, what I'm telling you. Today's man. I'm not talking about every man. Please listen to what I'm saying, gentlemen. Today's man is not built to tell a woman what he does not like about her.
Why? Because he's not worried. Because he's worried about not getting the pussy no more.
No.
Why is he?
No. They're just not built that way. Jerome,
I got it from here.
disagree
So
with me?
I got it from here. So to tell you to just be one of those people who used to be that guy. I had to learn how to be that guy. Now, men, we are not raised to have
Emotions on our
our
sleeve.
hearts on our sleeve. We're not raised that way. We're not raised to be like tell something you don't like, don't want to do different stuff like that, because
Pause.
as a man,
Pause real quick. How many times have I said this on the show?
a lot.
Men do
Because
not know how to communicate.
also
How
as
many
a man, you're not. Yeah, as a man, you're not allowed to say no. That's why you think that there's so many males out here that have been getting beat, or it's a lot of males out here that have been raped, but don't don't say nothing. It's funny to me, and it do piss me off sometimes when girls be like, "Well, you should just get through it, or you should learn how to." How? Y'all are basically nurtured from the time y'all come out to have y'all feelings heard, acknowledged, and everything else.
even
We
from
are from birth, we are told to shut the fuck up and man up. Why you think every time you see a little boy playing with a grown ass man, they always fight? Every time the little boy cry, motherfucker be like, "Man up, you acting like a little girl."
I
You have to
understand
have
that.
people
more or
in
less,
your life. You have to have people in your life that's willing to teach you.
yeah.
Like I said, I learned when my like I would say late teens, because my dad pulled me to the side because I was I was afraid to cry when my uncle passed
Check this out.
because
Let
and
me tap into that. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. You know, my mama told me for years when I was coming up, nigga, if you get into some shit out in the streets, you better handle that shit. Don't come home crying about that shit. My
yeah,
mama instilled them into me as a young kid how to shelter and to cut things off. She didn't tell me. Listen, what I'm telling you. She didn't tell me. Listen, son. If somebody come fuck with you, tell me the whole situation and then learn how to deal with that situation. Because you wouldn't tell anybody, somebody fuck with them, and they're in a better position in life. They got a good job, and you wouldn't tell them to go out there and act a fool and do shit in the streets. You wouldn't. You
No,
would.
but you're right. But let me ask you a question. If so, the same situation, because you asked me this question, and I'm really serious about my reaction to it. If you were in a situation and the situation was the same, you really like this person, you trying to build this relationship, but it's not doing it for you. Something is off about the sex for you. You're not gonna say anything. You're just gonna buck up and go.
Listen,
You're
what
not
I'm
no,
gonna have the conversation.
this is what we're trying to tell you right now. Most men have not been trained to say, "Yo,
I
I don't like."
understand that you weren't trained that
No,
way,
no,
but if she
no,
asked
no.
you, but if she
Listen,
asked,
listen. What I'm trying to tell you. You, as a woman, have been trained as a woman by other women. The conversation that we're having about being a young child and having when you were a kid, you had conversations about um, parties. You had conversations about dating. You had conversations about who you liked. You had a conversation about why you broke up. Young niggas don't do that,
no, they don't. But see, and
bro.
we have
Kathleen,
conversations
No, no,
about
hold
fucking.
on. No. Listen, what we're saying first.
yeah, I
Listen, what I'm
understand
saying.
that.
No. Listen to what we're saying. You listen to a man talk to another man at the bottom of the screen. When Jerome was a young man, I wasn't concerned about Jerome. Like the way Jerome came to me the first time we had an issue on the show, and Jerome hit me up the next day after the show, because that was the real conversation. When he said, "Yo, bro, blah 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 blah," and I said, "Yo, bro, I know, blah 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 blah." That is not a conversation at 20 me and him would have had. That conversation at 20 would have been, man, who the fuck you talking to? Do you disagree, bro? Like, because
No,
we don't know how to. Men are not
uh,
men are not taught how to deal with each other. We're not taught how to deal with women. We're not taught how to deal with other people in our classrooms. You feel what I'm saying? As a child, when you got a young male, as a kid, you tell him to go to school, bring home good grades, don't fuck up, and that's it. There are no conversations about when you meet your first girlfriend. I know conversations. Guess what? But a girl with a mother, there'll be a conversation about who this nigga is. Blah 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 blah. Don't y'all talk about sex? Y'all, the relationship between women is different than the relationship between men growing up. But men don't go around chasing other men to get knowledge. They go around chasing women because that's what we are trained to do. Not saying that it's good, not saying that it's right, but that's what we are trained to do.
Or we
So
learn from or we learn from what's around us.
And
right,
yeah,
but the
like
thing is, and I get that. I get that. My question is different though. It's off the track. It's not off track of that. Even though that's the way you were brought up and that's the way it was. If you can't, you're not going to answer that question. You're not going to answer those questions. If there's an issue, if we are in a relationship and I'm coming from St. Louis to see you, Rush, coming up, I'm spending weekends with you. We doing shit. We got the toys. We doing all of this shit. And on Monday, I get home and I'm like, hey, we need to talk about something. Yeah, we had a good time while I was there, but this didn't feel this way. I
I can
can't.
tell you,
You
I can
can't
tell you how
say
this conversation is gonna go already. I can tell
how
you
it's
how this
gonna go.
conversation is gonna go already. Because if I'm a person that can understand and listen to you and that has
Mm-hmm.
grown to a certain point in life, because guess what? I say this all the time. I'm at a point in my life. I sold dope. I've had women listen, real shit. I've had women. This is no bullshit. This is you're not looking at a nigga on the screen that's talking no shit. I've had women ask me to pimp them. You feel what I'm saying? I done been out here in the streets, so my experience is a little bit different than if you ask somebody that was a church boy that went through the same shit that I went through, but he didn't know how to express himself, which is like how
Right.
most men are. That's why niggas from the streets can pull a female in any direction because we so open after a certain point of so much misunderstanding. We don't give a fuck. Like if you really look at me and if you knew me, you say Russ don't give a fuck. Talk about what they think, but when it comes down to what he thinks against what somebody else knows what he thinks, he don't give a fuck. Because that's the way that I'm raised. And that's part of me. What I learned to understand a woman, have conversations with a woman, that was some shit I had to go through.
Well, it's almost time to go. Mama Yoni getting out the car.
Yeah. But that was some
Mama,
shit I
you
had.
gotta take our grandbaby home.
No, but you understand, mama? I had to go through that shit.
I do.
I had to experience that shit and get to a point where I said that didn't matter anymore. But
And I get it.
until I got to that point, and
Yep.
most men they never get to that point. They don't give a fuck. Once it gets to a certain point about caring and loving and all that shit, it's a shut off because they don't know how to deal with it. That's why you can meet a man, he be good as fuck to you. And then when you say, well, let's go ahead and let's make this a relationship. And then you apply the pressure of a relationship. Then that nigga be like, what? You tripping.
Okay. I understand.
You ain't
So
did shit. You tripping. Well, why you want to talk to me all the goddamn time? Why you want to do this? That's why
so
that's why me as a man, if I meet somebody, I tell them straight from the get go. Yeah, you might catch me one day and I might be talking my ass off. That's because I'm a talk show host. But you might call me one day and I'm like, yo, I don't feel like talking at all. I'm sick of people. I'm sick of all that shit. Because now you're dealing with the real me, not the person that I'm trying to put out here to make what we do big. Now you got to deal with me. The real me don't fucking feel like talking all the time. The real me feels like sitting in the crib with my shirt off, with my lights on, smoking a blunt, and watching some television. Now, that does not mean that I'm not a good man if I got a woman. But she has to understand that sometimes it's going to be us having $100 meals because that's the way I like to eat when I go out. We gonna eat. We gonna do this shit. Well, let's go to this spot. Let's go somewhere nobody know. Let's go do it. But then after we do that, we might go to the crib, and I'm like, just chilling. When do the two meet?
So here's the question.
Okay.
You think about this question, and
Okay.
you let me know because you're gonna need some thought process. So what do we do to get? You will, because I want you to think about it. So what do we do as people to get each other to meet in the middle? For men
Be
who
real.
haven't been raised that way, men who haven't been raised that way, to talk and have a conversation.
You be real with yourself.
But here's the thing, though. If you're telling me that men weren't raised that way, from your age, from Jerome's age to my age, they weren't raised that way.
I gotta be able to tell a woman I don't know.
But what's wrong with saying you don't know? That's perfectly fine.
But listen, me being able to be a man that says that I don't know does not mean that every man can say that I don't know.
So that's my question. What do we do to get that, to gap the difference, to bridge the difference?
You have to get to the point where you say, I don't know. That is the answer.
I think the thing, I'm gonna say this: how we can bridge this gap is the man got to be able to say, "I don't know,"
right,
and then the woman be able to say, "Okay, let's figure it out."
Okay,
that's what it is. We don't need, because most of the time if we say we don't know, y'all hit us with the "What the fuck you mean you don't know?" It's automatic. Sometimes we tell you we don't know. It's automatic aggression.
I'm gonna disagree with you too. I'm gonna disagree with you too, bro. Both sides have to be at the point where they say, I don't know. Because guess what? She wouldn't be asking you why are you acting this way, and you wouldn't be giving her that reaction if y'all both understood. So both of y'all have to be able to a point to say, we don't know. And then after you have that conversation, then you can say to each other, well, how do we say you really have to be open-minded enough to listen to what the other person says they need, not what you feel that you need, and make that the final option. It has to be.
That's what I said when I was like, when the girls say, "Let's figure it out." It wasn't like an aggression. Let's figure it out. It was like an understanding. Like, okay, we can figure this out together.
Right. Because I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what the problem is. You telling me you don't know, that's perfectly fine. I'm more than willing to sit down and have a conversation with you to try and help you figure out what it is you don't know. Just like if I was saying, if you were, whatever the situation was, I'm saying, hey, I don't know. You can't just come to me like, why the fuck don't you know?
Okay.
Well, let's figure out why you don't know. Let's figure out what it is you don't know.
Okay, now check this out. Let's say you're bringing something to me that I got figured out already, but you brought it to me. Shit, I'm gonna bring to you, and you can be like, "What the fuck he talking about?" And guess what? Certain things I'm gonna look at you and say, "Man, what the fuck? She tripping." So when does it become? We can both look at each other and say, "Well, all right, we both don't get it." Don't. Who is you talking to, Mama? You over there going hard. I'm talking to
my
you.
Granddaughter. I hear you, baby.
But that's what I'm saying. When does it become to the point where I can say, well, I don't understand you, and you can say to me, I don't understand you, and we can figure it out. Because guess what? You can be damaged, and I could be damaged.
Right.
We all carry if you're black in America and you don't have money, and even people that have money are still damaged. So how can I meet you and find out what's good, as opposed to finding out what's good for me all the time and just fits my character? How do I meet somebody and be like, okay, you only likes this?
Nigga, you supposed to be in the bed.
Nigga, who is you talking to, bro? Mute your phone.
My brother. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But how do I'm fucking with Mama Yoni, and Mama Yoni got an issue with me, but I got an issue with Mama Yoni. How do we get to that point where we can say, "I will. This is the way I was raised, and this is the way you were raised. We see it differently, but I want to be with you." How do we make this work? That's where us as a black community, we fuck that shit up all the time. Because
We,
when
because we have, and we fuck it up all the time for two reasons. The first reason is we damaged, and the second reason is we damaged and we don't give a damn.
now, guess what? You just proved my whole point. We're what?
Damaged.
That's
But here's the thing: if you're damaged and you don't give a fuck, that's different than you're damaged. You know you damaged, and you can take some information in. If you're
okay.
damaged and you don't give a damn that you're damaged, and you just gonna be who you are in that fucked up shit without a care about it, that's a different story than you
You
damaged, I'm damaged, and let's talk about it
are
versus
you
I'm damaged. Go ahead.
this is my question. Are you currently satisfied in a relationship or are you still trying to figure it out?
I am
Yeah.
satisfied in the relationship. I'm satisfied in the relationship. The part that I'm trying to figure out about the relationship is whether or not I want to be,
Mm. You
whether
just
I
went,
want to be confined in the
you,
relationship.
you
Because
just
I've been confined. I feel like I've been confined and in relationships my whole life. This thing is really new. I like the relationship. I like the person. However, is this something that I really want to do? Yeah, it feels great because it's what I'm used to. I'm used to being in a relationship, used to being taken care of, used to being pampered, all this stuff. But have I lived my life for real? And it's nothing
okay.
wrong with that person.
I'm gonna
It's
say
me
this. I'm gonna say this to you because you Mama Yoni.
because I'm Mama Young. Go ahead, say it to me.
Yeah, we're gonna have that conversation offline. Because I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you what I just heard. See, this is the difference. When you get to know people, if Mama Young and Jerome, if you saw
Yo,
if you saw me online and just fucking with a bitch because she just looked good, but you knew that our personalities did not mix, would you just sit there or would you say something to me? Talk to
Oh,
me,
I have
Jerome.
to say something to you.
Okay,
I'll hit you in your inbox.
okay. Now, this is the problem. Most of us don't have anybody around us that'll tell us you fucking up. That's why the age of Facebook has become so popular because the nigga that you meet or the woman that you meet, your friends don't know. The nigga that's sitting there looking at Mama Yoni right now that want to eat her pussy right now and talk that shit to her, don't know her, don't know her kids, don't know her friends, don't know nothing. But he'll send her a fucking inbox. And
Yep.
Mama Yoni got to figure it out. Because Mama Yoni might look at that inbox and say, I ain't fucking with you. What? She might look at that motherfucker and say, you're a handsome young man.
Young enough to be my son.
You look good.
Ain't that right, Jerome?
Leave me alone.
And it, listen. Guess what? I'm gonna ask one question. Once we get to our
Yes,
age and we meet somebody, does it not go to I can fuck with that? I don't want to fuck with that at all. Because that's something that when we were younger in our 20s, fuck with all kind of shit. Good, bad, indifferent. But at this age in our life, we got a 19-year span on this fucking air on airways right now. Jerome, at 35, is there certain shit that you ain't fuck with?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, Mama Yoni, is there certain shit at 55 that you, when you was 40, you would fuck with?
that part. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's
And at
right.
45, me talking right now, is there certain shit at 30 I would fuck with, 20 I fuck with? Yeah, you better fucking believe it. But when do I come to grips with myself and say, this is where I am now? Mm.
when you accept yourself.
When do I say, well, 10 years ago? I said, anybody holding any of that's a nasty freaking up. That's a nasty. You know what I'm saying, bro? When
Yeah.
did that shit
I
become?
get you.
When did that become? I'm seeing two glasses. I mean, you need to walk us through some mud water. You might just
I
want to
got the
show us
dog.
that.
No, my dog. No, the dogs are out. I'm trying to keep the dogs in the house. Let's just keep
Leonie,
talking. I can hear
let me
you.
ask you this. You the
What's
one
up?
that you the oldest one on the panel, right? And you just told us tonight that there's some shit that you getting into now that you weren't into in 40, 30.
This is true.
Whole
Absolutely,
different
because
element.
it is, and the reason for that is I know who I am now.
Is that growth about yourself? Is that growth about who you are sexually?
Both.
Mm.
When I was married, like I said, I've been married for 40 years of my 55. Everything that I basically did sexually or in a relationship, I did to please my husband, not for me. Let's be clear. And now that I do not have a husband, and I do not have a relationship that I am kindred to or kept with, I know what I want. I didn't know what made me come in those 40 years. I know what makes me come now. I know what I like now. I know the types of things I like to do, where I like to go, and how I like to have my fun. I didn't know that 40 years ago. So yeah, I've grown as a person. I've grown sexually. I've grown emotionally. Everything that I do now, I do because I want to do it. Go sit down. Sit. Not because somebody is making me do it. So it's a whole brand new experience for me. It's a beautiful experience. I just don't know if I'm moving in the right direction, if that makes sense. Feels good. I like it. But it's what I'm used to. It's another type of relationship. He's not a bad person. He's actually great. I just don't know if I want to be in a relationship. Come here, Coco. Hold on a second, y'all. So for me, that's where I stand with that. I'm able to tell somebody now, hey, I don't like this. That's not working for me. I'm able to voice that opinion because I realize, hey, I'm damaged, but I can face that reality. I can try to help you be not damaged if that's what you want to do with me. But I also can't force you to do nothing. If
I
you're
heard,
not willing
I
to
heard,
go, I can't help you.
no, time out, mama. I heard y'all didn't see me on screen, but I heard her whole explanation of that. But this is my question to that. What was the point where you recognized that you needed something different than what you thought you wanted?
Oh, the day my husband died, and I realized that I did not have. There was nothing holding me from what I was doing. I could do whatever I wanted to do whenever I wanted to do it without explanation to anybody but me. If I wanted to go shopping, I could go shopping and not have to explain that to anybody. Not have to say, well, I bought this because I thought it was cute, so I have the explanation to do that. I feel like now for the first time at 55, I'm grown. I feel like I don't have anything holding me back. The
Explain
world is an oyster. So
it. At 55, you now feel like you're grown. Explain that.
yeah, I didn't necessarily feel grown when I was married at 14 and having babies. I didn't feel grown when I married my second husband and had some more. I didn't feel grown with this third marriage when I thought everything was cool and kids were cool and everybody was cool. Everybody was cool but me. I did what I did because I was expected to do it because I was a wife, a woman. And a lot of women in here are saying the same thing. Mama didn't give you have a different aspect of what we got than what you got. We didn't get the whole big conversation about sex.
No,
Keep your damn legs closed is what we got.
this,
That's what we got.
time out. This is what
Yeah.
I'm tell you. Niggas didn't get that conversation. Jerome.
We didn't get it either. You're
No,
missing what the
no.
women in the chat are saying it.
But
They didn't get that conversation either.
But see, this is what I'm saying, and this may be a difference between generations because I don't know if they still do this at this point in time. When I was young, I had a bunch of females that hit me at slumber parties. There were a bunch of females around each other that could be around each other and just chill and talk about things that men were not talking about. Niggas did not have slumber parties.
You're right, they didn't.
Rome, did you have one slumber party coming up?
Yep.
You had,
To be honest with you, growing up, I did. But what's funny is when I was a teenager, we didn't really call them slumber parties.
What'd you call them?
We just call it spending the night.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
Right.
this is the difference, though. A slumber party for a woman and a female is a bunch of females getting together, hanging out all night. Just females talking about female shit. How many times? Now, I ain't saying as a young boy that you didn't have no nights where you might have kicked it with your guys all night long and fucked around. But how many of those nights were planned?
I would say with me and some of the people I consider still my friends, probably like we'll plan it like once every 2 weeks. But this the thing though, like I said, I learned how to, I guess, talk to people when I was younger. So most of the time I'll be like, hey man, if y'all gonna bring a female, just let us know so we know how to act accordingly. And I used to tell people like, man, this is be our little circle to get shit off your chest and different shit like that. Like the brother I'm with, my brother that I'm out here with now, me and him used to always just be like, man, he'd be like, man, I'm not feeling right. I used to be that dude, be like, all right, man, come on, let's go talk about it. So I used to try and get something done like every 2 weeks just for the guys.
Well, I think this whole conversation, I think we need to revisit this week. What you think about that, bro?
Yeah, we can.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead. You out here walking the streets, nigga. You been ahead. Nigga, I need to kick it on your block, bro.
No, this is my cousin. Like, I'm out of state right now, just walking around.
No, I need to be on you. I need to kick with you on to one of these shows, G. Cause you be out here, bro. Hey, yo, I appreciate everybody tuned into the show. We ran a little bit long for the night. This is crazy. This has been a wild conversation, but I appreciate everybody tuned into the night. Watch the show. Tune in on Sunday. We hitting it hard again with Real Talk. What's love got to do with it? That's what we do. About to get up out of here, bro. This nigga out here showing.
All right.
This nigga sweating on the block. Fucked up. This nigga crazy. Y'all, peace out.